start streaming. Should be going live on YouTube any second now.
Close them peepers. No looking with your peepers.
I will do my best.
Alrighty, first round begins now, indeed.
All right, we are live on YouTube.
Woo! Scary animal, not scary animal. What is it? Scary animal, nice animal.
Scary animal, nice animal.
Wha-bam! Chat, that right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat, right there. Give me some clues. Give me some clues I can use to give to Mark to get him to guess where on this spectrum that blue 4 is. All right, I'm gonna take 3 of them that I like, and I will give them to Mark. Mark, you can look. Woo! First one I'm gonna say to you. I'm gonna say cheetah.
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 Scary animal, nice animal. Here's the thing, Corey. I don't know if you know the meta.
What's the meta?
I don't know if you know the meta.
I don't know the meta. For this card or for in general?
Cheetahs are actually incredibly nice animals to humans. They are very cat-like. They are very comparable to domestic cats. They do not hunt humans. They are not territorial towards humans. And there have been many instances of photographers out in like wherever there are cheetahs falling asleep under trees and waking up to find a cheetah laying right next to them, like basically in their arms.
No comment on that.
I don't know if you know that meta. So I would consider cheetahs to be very nice animals towards humans, but I'm going to take it up a little bit because, you know, they massacre other little forest creatures.
All right, I'm going to give you another one then. Tiger.
Tiger. I mean, tiger also are not that vicious towards humans, but this tiger takes me more towards the middle. Tiger's putting me here. So I saw a tiger, like I know in my head that they don't view me as food, but they are territorial, and I'm like, golly, I'm gonna die. So that puts me in middle, because I usually see them in a zoo.
So somebody in chat said this man is rage bait.
Whoa. Okay. He's only named cats. He's only named cats, and I am known to to love cats. They are my favorite animal of all time. So you know? Yeah, cheetahs down here, tigers up here. None of them are scary because they're little kitties.
Man,
it's only in the middle because the little kitties can kill me.
God. All right, I'm gonna give you one last one. I'll have an honorable mention because I really like this one, but I don't know if it would get you there. Say black bear is my final one.
Okay, well now you've named an actual scary animal. But the thing about black bears is you can punch them in the face. It's like
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the advice. If you ask like a game warden, like if I run into a bear, what's the best? You
just square up.
Yes. They say, well, if it's a brown bear, you're probably dead. So just play dead and hope it goes away. If it's a black bear, square up with it.
Okay.
But that being said, I'm not confident in my ability to take on a black bear. Even though the advice
I'd like to see you go toe-to-toe with black bear, quite frankly.
It's brown lay down, black fight back. That's how the saying goes for dealing with bears.
Brown is appropriate because it matches what your pants are going to look like after you run into one.
Yes. And you know, black bears, those are the ones who get into little human trash cans and scurry for food, and they're basically like Winnie the Pooh. So that'll push me to just a little teeny bit scary. I'm locked in.
Shout out, honorable mention, Bill Wildman in YouTube chat said human. I like that one.
Human.
Where'd you put that?
Scarier than here.
Scarier than here?
It's a lot scarier than the 2 cats you named.
I'm sorry. First off, cheetah. I'm before I reveal, I didn't know that. Tiger? You're crazy. Come on.
Mark always with the thing about, says Dr. Facilian. Well, I saw a video recently that really made me biased of a zookeeper who was not trained on how to deal with wild cats and made eye contact with a lion. And the lion went to kill him.
Yeah.
And part of the only reason that the lion didn't was the zookeepers were able to break it up, but the tiger in the cage actually calmed the lion down. Or is it? I guess it would be lioness in that case, not tiger. Those are different animals.
Yeah, tigers are not female lions.
Okay, I was thinking of a lioness when I was thinking of that, but close enough.
Yeah.
Tigers still is pretty spooky, but at the end of the day, a cat.
Never watched hit documentary The Tiger King.
Yes.
Let's see. Ooh.
All right. People are doubting me. That's still a 2. That's still a 2.
Still a 2.
Cheeto really biased me.
Yeah, I didn't know that about cheetahs. I just thought cheetahs, it was like good because like, oh, scary predator animal, but they're like the cutest of all the big cats, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Yes, they are notably just curious about humans.
So we get a nice.
I live by the Tiger King's original area. That's interesting.
See any tigers?
Yes, see any kings. Yeah, Cheetos. How can a tiger be scary if Chester Cheeto?
I don't know. Did you ever see that one commercial where he's, you know, feeding people Cheetos with his toes? I think that is enough to make me scared of Chester Cheeto.
Have you seen the one where he's in a swimming pool and it says, "No matter where you are, I will #find you."
Chester, no!
I saw Jeremy say dolphin. That maxes me out scary.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying polar bears.
Polar bear?
Yeah.
One of the only animals in existence that hunt humans for food?
Yeah.
Yeah, polar bear's scary.
Polar bears is one of the ones where if you spot a polar bear, you're dead. Good job, you're dead. You're dead now, sorry.
Same, I don't want Cheetos. Polar bear way too scary, that's maxed. Yeah.
That was my thinking.
Okay. Lesson learned, I like cats too much. But we are now at 2 points, not bad. We are on the target.
Country Mozart says they lure you in with Coca-Cola.
That is a fact. Would you be more likely to approach a polar bear if it had a big Coca-Cola in its paw?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's some goofy, silly, mousetrap shenanigans that's going to get me in and killed immediately.
What if they develop that strategy for hunting humans?
We're screwed. We're doomed. I think specifically America's over. And I believe Mexico, very popular Coca-Cola in Mexico, so I think they're doomed as well. I think we're all kind of screwed. The entirety of North America is just over. It's going to be like an absolute, phenomenal fighting ground.
Dr. Facilier says, to be fair, how is Corey supposed to know how much you love cats? That's a good point. I've never said anything to Corey to indicate.
Not once.
Also, do we miss this one? Megan sent to heart me.
Ooh, I think we might have.
Holy, sorry for missing that. Thank you so much, Megan. Appreciate that. Glad you're here. But the next card we're going to do, I'll get on with it, is going to be Dirty to Clean. And yes, Megan, thank you. We do not react kindly to hostage situations. You get your comment pinned when you leave a good comment, okay? Like Megan's. Alright. Card is Dirty to Clean. Let's see it. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Trying to come up with a clue to get Corey to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. The card is Dirty to Clean. Ooh, we got some very interesting ones coming in. Okay, all right. Corey, you may look.
I don't like the way you
Sorry,
reacted.
there's some stuff going on in YouTube chat that I was ignoring.
Okay.
But one I saw, which was a very good one, I thought was car seats.
Car seats. Oh, I feel like car seats. I feel like people don't clean their cars as much as they probably should. So I feel like it's going to be on the dirty side, especially like cars. That's your destination to the world, right? If you go hiking or you go somewhere that's dirty, you're getting into your car immediately after. So you get all of the outsideness onto your car seats. Plus if you have kids and stuff like that, kids are messy.
I'll add on from A6 EVN, used towel.
Okay, well, it's going to be dirty. Used towels are going to be dirty. That being said, used towel depends on what the towel is being used for. If it's being used right after you get out of the shower, my guy, then, theoretically you're clean when you're using that towel. So it's going to be dirty, but not very. You're mostly clean.
And final one from YouTube chat. This one's interesting. Pig pen. I don't know if they mean the character or the pen that pigs are in.
I feel like both of them are relatively the same.
Okay, all right.
I feel like both of them are relatively the same.
They
They're both pretty dirty.
Capitalize it, so I'm going to interpret it as a pen that pigs are in.
It's full of mud and pigs, so that's pretty darn dirty, I'd say. I don't think it's the dirtiest thing in the world, I wouldn't say.
So we have car seat, pig pen, used towel. Those are the 3 we're going with.
Pig pen does want me to take it down way more than I would for used towel and car seat. I think, because yeah, pig pen would be like in this range, car seat and used towel would be like this range for me. So I think I'm just gonna even it out and put it kind of like right, boom, right smack there.
Yo, holy crap, Luna sent 70 roses on TikTok and Megan sent 100 tiny dinies. Holy moly, thank you so much.
Holy.
Very much appreciated. And Corey, you are locked in here. Is that correct?
I'm locked in.
Locked in. Okay, moved it a little bit more.
Moved it a little bit.
We'll see if it pays off.
We'll see how much I ruined myself just now.
Card is dirty to clean. Let's see it.
Whoa! I saved it.
Nice.
I saved it.
Very nice. Good thing you did that. You absolutely saved it. Whoa! Did you? Did you now?
Come on, don't take this away from me.
Well,
Don't take this away from me, Mark. I need this. Mark, I need this.
I don't know. What are we thinking, chat? What are we?
No.
I should have said France.
So Joe France, I would have took the way down. I would have took the way down.
That's not true. What are we thinking?
I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I've seen some zeros.
Sorry, no. Yep, it's not good. I do see some white peeking through.
Dang it! It's okay.
Sorry.
I'll give him a cool hat.
Yo, Haley sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Haley. Appreciate it. It's touching. We're gonna roll that one as it being off this time. Jeremy in YouTube chat says, over the weekend, I watched a pig take a pee and then immediately fall over and roll in it. Yes, that maybe should have ticked us down just a teeny tiny bit more.
Like I said, car seats and I think used towel had me ticked up more. I think pig pen was more where I was thinking. But
that's fair. That's fair. The thing with the car seats is like they're never really cleaned, and when you get down like into them, it's like you know.
That's fair. They are normally pretty gross, and like I said, I don't think people clean them nearly as much as they should be. I'm guilty. And then no shaming anyone. I'm guilty of that. All right, to be fair.
Yo, Sarah Mona sent a heart me, and Maggie Poo sent 10 roses. Holy moly, thank you so much. Bus seat would have been better. You are correct, but I only read bus seat after I read car seat. So I did see that one come up, and I was like, oh, geez, I should have said that one instead. And yo, Candace sent a heart me as well. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to generate another card for us. Oh, okay. Not like that. How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I'll send it. Let's do it. Sure, yeah.
Worst day of the year, best day of the year. Little B sent 2 roses, and VNC sent 3 heart puffs. Holy moly, thank you so much. As a quick reminder, we are at 17,000 likes on TikTok right now. If we're able to get to 100,000, we're gonna do something silly, which is we're finally gonna release that video we talked about
Unsexy
where we
Pokémon,
took the Unsexy
Sexy
Pokemon card on a pizza date, but there's no audio. So we're gonna release it officially tomorrow, but while we're having audio issues, this card right here. But while we're having audio issues today, we're just going to improv lip sync over the entire video what we think the audio probably is. So that's at 100,000, 200,000. We're playing Price is Wrong, naming the price of some wacky wild things. We're using it from last game. Okay. I'm closing up my eyes. Corey, you're mixing up the board.
Let's see what we got. Worst day of the year, best day of the year. Worst day of the year, best day of the year. Baby, let's see what we got. Chad, this is where the board... Ooh, let me know. Wow. In the middle. This is where the board is. Wham! Chat, right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues to give to Mark based off where that blue 4 is. Ooh, I'm gonna close it. Mark, you can look. Oh, Mark. Christmas.
Okay, well, that's very clearly maxed out best day of the year.
Your wedding day?
Hopefully, I hope that is maxed out best day of the year.
Chris, I can't fucking read that. I can't read that. Oh, God. And then birthday as a child.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even better than normal one. Yo, your average Therian sent a heart me, and Kiona van der Velden sent a hat and mustache. Holy moly, thank you so much. Oh, and Kiona sent a tiny diny as well. Thank you, thank you.
Tiny.
But let's see, maxed out. Birthday as a child does what is maxing me out, because I was going to play devil's advocate and saying, well, Christmas is very stressful. Also, the other one you named, Wedding Day.
Wedding Day.
What if it turns out they suck?
You probably shouldn't be marrying him, dude.
Yeah, I know. I can be tricked into bad choices.
Hey, that is notable about you, yeah. That is
very notable.
That is a character trait that you have.
Yo, and your average Therian sent 18 cheers. Holy moly, thank you so much. Wedding Day is more stressful than Christmas. So I've never been to a wedding, but from what I know, I think the planning is a lot more stressful than the day itself. But it is still stressful. Anyway, I'm gonna be maxed out. I'm locked in right here.
All right, you locked it right there?
Yes.
Honorable mention, payday.
Maxed out. No stress on that day.
Another honorable mention, this one made me chuckle. Amusement park day.
Dude, okay. High school amusement park trip. Those were the
best.
Those are the absolute best field trips in all of high school. Those were great.
And this one just came in afterwards. It's still funny. The day your enemies, skull emoji.
Well, you know, then it's stressful because I need to figure out, like, what am I going to wear to their funeral to disrupt things?
I got to get my best suit out for this one. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Worst day of the year, best day of the year?
Come on, maxed out.
Wow.
Oh, not maxed out. Oh, no, I had to tick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to tick it up anything at all, and that would have been a 4.
I was hoping you remembered. I think last time we had this similar, like a couple weeks ago, a lot of parents in chat were saying Christmas isn't maxed out because it's very stressful for parents, but it's close.
Yeah, no, that got me. But birthday as a child is what threw me off.
That's
that's
true.
the best day ever.
That's true. Should have just said birthday. See, birthday as an adult, though, and birthday as a child are different ends of the spectrum. So I kind of had to pick one.
Megan says pull right now. There's nothing to pull. It's obviously a 3. It's like not remotely touching the 4. Golly, we'll do the polls later tonight. Okay, I don't want to blow the polls right in the beginning.
2 hat gone.
Oh,
The 2 lost its hat.
Unfortunate. Birthday as a tween would have been better. That maybe, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay, I understand. I understand.
Got to be ticking down these cards as we go. We are down to 5 cards remaining in this cooperative game of Wavelength. We are at 5 points. Very nice, very nice. And the card that I'm going to choose is going to be Talent to Skill.
On skill, very subjective, Mark.
Corey, please give the 5 a hat for me.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
If it survives this round, maybe.
I'll think about it.
Set that dial up for aesthetic reasons. Still haven't gotten a speech so far. Yes.
Can we go an entire stream without the speech?
Methodic Ash says, I think I've been missing streams, but hello, missed y'all. Welcome in, Methodic Ash. Yeah, the last time we streamed was Friday.
We've been taking weekends off.
Yes, we did code names on Friday. I can't remember. I thought, you know, yeah, it was a different setup, but it is on YouTube if you would like to go back and see it if you missed anything. But this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is Talent to Skill. Ooh, okay. We got some interesting ones. We got some interesting ones coming in. All right. I am going to set it down, close up the board. Corey, you may look.
I can look now.
Talent to Skill.
Talent skill.
So we typically do this as talent is more akin to something that you're born with. and then you can develop and hone. Skill is just something you need to put in the time to do.
You gotta put in your 10,000 hours.
Gotta put in your 10,000 hours. And one that I saw that I really like, there are a few variations of this. There are a few people saying things very close to this, but the variation I like the best is from Char Slide, sorry, wrong one, is from Claudia that says perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch.
Having perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch. That's a skill. You gotta work to that.
Yo, Fem sent 10 roses and Maggie Poo sent 11 goats. Holy moly, thank you so much.
That's something you gotta work towards, perfect pitch, right? We're not, I think some people are born with a good inclination towards it, but.
Another one from LS, being tall.
Oh, that's as talent as it goes. You can't really work at that.
And final one from Country Mozart, synesthesia. You know what that is?
Yeah, isn't that where you're able to like see? I was gonna say,
dude, I can see colors right now. Holy moly!
No, you knew exactly what I was about to say. I thought my embarrassment was hidden.
Yo, this not so good, man. I'm seeing colors.
I'm seeing colors off this shit, dude. Red, white, and green.
Yeah, you got it.
No, that's where you're able to hear colors. Is that the one?
That is a variation of synesthesia.
Okay.
The most popular one is being able to see sounds.
See the sound waves going. Wah, 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 wah. That's gonna be annoying.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah. Going into an airport, seeing all the people talking. Wah, wah.
You see them as colors, and the way I've seen it described is like, you know, kind of when you rub your eyes and you see colors because of it, kind of that kind of pattern that'll be different shades depending on what you're hearing.
And the thought of gosh says it's when you connect colors to sounds or numbers to words. Very good, very good.
I saw someone say gambling. No. So we're gonna go synesthesia, being tall, and perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch is something you can work towards, I'm pretty sure. Like that is something you can practice and hone, or else how would we get singers? You know what I mean? That being said, being tall, what are you getting, the fucking Willy Wonka taffy stretcher and you're doing your 3 hours a day in that? You know what I mean? Like there's not many ways you get your shit stretched every single day when you wake up. I don't think so, buddy. That's not how that works.
You might not, but that's why I'm taller than you. You haven't been working towards it.
That's messed up because you're like an inch taller than me too.
Because I've been training. I put in my 10,000 stretches.
All right, I think this has got to be maxed out talent. Like two of those things you said you're born with. I guess perfect pitch. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're not born with it. I feel like perfect pitch for me. Maybe I just don't know what it is, which is entirely possible. Mark, I'm not smart. In case you're curious, for me it'd be like somewhere over here, whereas everything else is maxed out. So I'm gonna tick it up a little bit. I'm gonna call it there.
All right. I will say, you do not know what perfect pitch is. Let's reveal it. Talent is skill. He ticked it up just a little bit. Did he tick it up enough to knock himself off the 4? Okay, no, that one is a 4. That one is a 4. There will be a speech in a moment as I do my best to describe what perfect pitch is.
It's when you get the opening throw in baseball and it home run, right?
Yes, that is perfect pitch.
Right. So I don't know why you guys were questioning me. It's perfect.
Yes, it's what George Bush did on the first pitch in Yankee Stadium post 9/11. He knew the country was riding on this pitch. He couldn't miss it. If it was a ground ball, America was over.
He had to make up for past transgressions.
He said this in many interviews about the most important moment of his life was throwing that pitch in Yankee Stadium after 9/11. But besides that perfect pitch from former President George Bush, perfect pitch is not the ability to hit notes perfectly when singing. Instead, it is the ability to be able to perfectly distinguish pitches in your mind with a level of precision that if I held up this to you, this little cue card that we have with our names, this is brown and like wood colored, wood texture and brown. 10 years from now, if I held this up and it was suddenly blue and plastic, you'd go, that's not the same thing.
Right.
That's completely different. There's not, even, years and years in the future, there's not a world where you could mix this and a blue plastic bit up with each other, and you're confused that people could mix them up. Pitch perfect people, if they hear a pitch, it is locked in their mind. 10 years later, if you sing something that is slightly off in pitch, they go, that's not the same. That's not remotely the same. How could you even think that's the same?
Okay, all right. I gotta hand it to you, Mark. That was very impressive how long you were able to draw out just telling me that they were able to decipher between pitch very easily.
Well, I had to give it an example. If I say
that was very good. That was very good.
That doesn't have the same meaning
as
me
good.
giving you a tangible example.
That was very good. Thank you. Thank you. That was very good.
Yapaholics Anonymous.
I'm sorry, the way I said, I have to apologize, Mark. I said that and I saw your soul get crushed. You were so excited to share that with me and I shit all over you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because I had that explained to me once. I'm like, wow, this is eye-opening. I now actually feel like I understand what pitch perfect means. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you. Well, anyway, it's time for another yap from me because we just scored a 4 in Wavelength, which means it is not going to be worth 4 points. A 4 in Cooperative Wavelength is only worth 3. But instead, the benefit is we take a card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game and the amount of opportunities we have to score points. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because to score that 4, worth 3 points, we are instead at 5 cards remaining. Also, Bevan Williams sent 3 roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Bevan Williams. Good to see ya. Hey, who's sending those emojis? We're getting some yawning and sleeping emojis in chat. Stop that. I'm going to assume that's in good faith. Pitch perfect is like the gold standard for musicians that most will never be able to achieve because of a natural lack of ability. Yeah. Perfect pitch is when you can also hear a note without a guiding pitch and be able to name it. That's very interesting. I saw somebody else say that if you don't develop it as a toddler, you'll never truly have it. But so that we stop getting yawning emojis, we will move on to the next round. We're going to do little known fact to well fact.
Okay.
Well known fact.
All right. It was me. Because I placed it for pitch perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fuck, dude. All the sleepy time emojis. My brother, my sister, my whatever. You can simply scroll and go to bed. I'm opening the board. Chat. Little known fact. Well known fact right there. Give me some clues that I could give to Mark to get him to guess where that 4 is. Oh my god, so many coming in. I'm going to close up the board now. Mark, you can look. Woo! Saw one immediately. Cheetahs or cats?
Okay, I would say, are we getting like 3 maxed out placements in a row? I mean, they're felines. I'm not sure if they're technically considered cats in classification. I call them cats. They are little kitties to me, but I don't know if that's scientifically correct.
I love this one. In Lord of the Rings, Vigo broke his toe when kicking the helmet.
Okay, that's mandatory teaching in schools nowadays.
Okay,
That's,
all right.
It's hard to not know that fact.
All right. And then, last but not least, let's go with this one. The moon is what moves the sea, and the waves, and the tide.
Okay, well, this is the one that's getting me, because there are some people that don't know that. Wait, specifically, moon moves the seas and the tides?
The tides. You know how the moon does the thing with the seas and the gravity and the tides and they move?
Do you know that in my high school physics class, there was a question to accurately explain how the tides work? And our teacher made us redo the test because every single person in the class got the explanation wrong. Every single person. And then he made us do the exact same question again after explanation, and only 50% got it right. Because apparently it's a little bit more complicated than just the moon. So just for that, I'm gonna tick it up just a little teeny tiny bit to here.
Okay, you locked in?
No, he's gonna yap. I wrapped it up quick.
Bro, imagine coming into a live stream and be like, no, they're gonna talk. Oh.
I don't mind the jokes about the yapping.
I don't
Let's
either.
reveal the board.
Little known fact, well known fact. Ooh, bam!
Whoa! Okay, all right. I had to take it up more. Well, actually, wait. No, that's a 4. Hold on. I didn't have to take it up more at all. That is in fact another 4. Holy moly! Great job. Yo, and Fem sent 3 roses. Thank you so much, Fem. Really appreciate that.
That's a 4. A says it's a 4. Twig says it's a 4. Amber, Kyla. Oh, so many people are saying it's a 4.
That is clearly a 4.
That's a 4. On to the unskippable cutscene we go.
Speech. Well, we scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength, but that does not mean it is worth 4 points. No, it is worth 3, because the benefit instead is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but instead, we are at 5 because of this 4, which is worth 3. All right, I'm confused. No. It's worth 3 points, but the benefit is we add another card. There we go, I summed it up. All right. I'm closing up the board. It is now time for me to give a clue.
Ooh, baby.
I'm gonna do hard to find, easy to find. Alrighty. What do we get at 100K and 200K again? Ooh, thank you for asking today's book talk. So, a long while back, we burnt this poor little Pokemon card. Unsexy Pokemon, Sexy Pokemon. It's not getting in focus. But, and then after we did that, at 70,000 likes, this was way back when, we took it on a little dinner date and made a video about us taking it on a dinner date. That video is finally done. And at 100,000 likes, we are going to play the video.
Unsexy
Here's some of the
Pokemon
openings. It's a very crappy video. Very quickly thrown together. But the catch is, we're officially releasing the video tomorrow, but the thing is, today, it doesn't have any audio. We couldn't get the audio to work before stream, so at 100,000, we're going to play this video and do our best to just mimic what the audio would have been. Corey's going to do the music, and I'm going to do the voiceover. So that's at 100,000, and holy yapparoni. Corey's in the bathroom. I have to be doing this. And at 200,000 likes, we're going to be doing another round of The Price is Wrong, trying to guess the price of the Ultimate Glass Box, the Char's Ball, and the Long Bed 1986 Chevrolet Silverado. So just a quick jank round of The Price is Wrong as well. That's what we're going for tonight. Remember that one time we got you to 300K for no reason? I do remember that, Mr. Bones. I remember that well. We didn't have any goals set up. Y'all just did that. It was quite beautiful, honestly. Start playing, stop talking. You may notice there is nobody in the seat next to me. You may notice that Corey is gone. So I'm having to delay, at least a little bit, until he returns.
Can I turn around?
Yeah, you're fine. It's still covered. Yo, your average Therian sent a skull apple. Thank you very much. What time zone are you in? Because I am GMT. We are EDT, aka EST. More importantly, New York time. That's what we typically say. Yap comments are annoying, my goodness. It happens.
Truly, the yap complainers have become the yappers themselves.
Crazy how that works.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
All right, close your eyes. Ooh, all right, here is the board, the long-awaited for board. The card is hard to find, easy to find. We are aiming for that blue 4 right there. Card is hard to find, easy to find. Okay, all right. Ooh, we got some interesting ones coming in. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. Who said this one? A said needle in a haystack, which I think is quite funny. The audio's been playing when you show the Pokemon card clip lately? Wait, really? Okay, maybe we'll just play it normally at 100,000. Maybe. Oh, it works for YouTube, not TikTok. So YouTube's going to be able to enjoy it normally. Yeah. Yo, Amelia sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Forcibly mute it for TikTok.
Okay, we got some funny ones that I can't read. Therian near me says your average Therian. You know what? This is actually a good one. Waldo.
Waldo?
Ninja in a haystack. Or sorry, needle in a haystack, not a ninja in a haystack.
I was about to say, Waldo, impossible to find. That being said, it is a book series for children.
Keith just hit way too close to home. Keith just hit incredibly close to home. Lost SIM card.
Impossible. You'll never find that shit. They are so small. Once they are gone, they are gone. No, especially if you need it. Once you need it, it's gone. I feel like I had to tip it a little bit for Waldo. Because it's, where's Waldo? It's a book series for kids. Kids are able to find it. If kids can find him, anyone can find him.
Taylor, it says ninja in a haystack.
What, ninja in a haystack? I mean, if I know anything about Assassin's Creed, all right, the second they go into the haystack, they're invisible. Nobody can find them, right? That's the whole mechanic of the game.
That's true.
Surely there is no way, on God, for real, that it is not maxed out for the 4th round in a row.
I'll read them from the top again. Needle in a haystack.
Needle in a haystack.
Waldo. And a lost SIM card.
I mean, needle in a haystack is the hardest thing possible to find. That is like the thing you say when you're looking for something that's hard to find. That's the example, Mark. I feel like I'm gonna take it up just slightly, and I guess I'm gonna say it's hard to find. I guess I'm locked in. Like, that's the thing you give when you're looking for an example of something hard to find.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Let's see it. Amelia said focus on Waldo. Let's see. Ooh, it is just... wait, that's another 4! I thought it was short, but that is definitely 100% on the 4 again.
That's Waldo ticking me up right there.
We're not going to have any middling placements today.
That's Waldo right there, baby. Child me.
Speech. Well, we just scored another 4 in cooperative wavelength, but it is not worth 4 points. No, it is worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is that we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because of this 4, which is worth 3 points, we are instead at 5. Woo!
You didn't sit through 4 speeches and think a 4 is worth 4 points, did you?
You wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. Chat would never do that.
What time is it for you? We are on New York time.
New York time.
So it is just after 7. Yo! Amelia sent a heart me and a W, and Fem sent 4 more roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Let's see, so you just did the placement, so it's going to be my turn to do the placement. Do I make you do this one again?
What's that? What is this?
Underrated book, overrated book.
Come on, you can't be doing this.
Do you want a different one?
Nah, do it.
Okay, all right.
I'll let chat laugh at how bad I am at reading books. I saw somebody ask, where did the guy with the red stash go?
Austin may be back. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I have to reach out to them.
He's filling in for me, that good.
Yes.
That beautiful stash having man.
Yes, he filled in for Corey one day, but you will certainly see him on the show again. I don't know how long it'll be.
I'll force him. I'll drag him here myself if I have to, gosh darn it.
Yo, Saramona says, sent a woodland wonder. Holy moly. Mr. Bread sent a goat, and Lil's X sent a rose. Thank you very much. All right, I am going to close up my eyes. He was also a ghost last time. No, that was actually Thomas. It was Game Ghost.
Game Ghost. Underrated book, overrated book. Chat, you're gonna have to pick some high school English literature for me, alright? You're gonna have to pick some high school English literature, alright? I know we got some book talks in chat. Listen, I don't think I've actively read a fiction book since I graduated, okay?
Corey, do you know my favorite book of all time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Alright.
I know your favorite book. Should I say it?
We can reveal it after placements are done.
Yeah, are you kidding me? If I didn't know your favorite book after the amount of times you've told me about it, I think I'd just be a bad friend.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, that's where the placement is. That's where the blue 4 is. That's where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues that I can give to Mark to let him know where that placement is. Colton says, you can look. Dr. Seuss.
Underrated, overrated.
Dr. Seuss. Red
Man,
fish,
okay.
blue fish, one fish, two fish.
I think Jimmy Seuss, his full name as they call him.
That's Dr. Jimmy Seuss to you.
Dr. Jimmy Seuss. I think he'd be underrated, but only a little bit, because his classics, everyone knows them. Everyone knows them, but everyone knows them for a reason. They're really good. They're heartwarming. But then you learn about him as a person, and he's an awful person.
You start reading into the Sneetches a little too much. Ooh.
Yeah, I think there are some Dr. Seuss Freudian slip, sorry.
Dr. Who's?
I think there are some Dr. Seuss titles that don't get as much recognition as the other ones that maybe deserve some recognition, which causes me to put it a little teeny tiny bit to the underrated side.
I saw this one a few times, and just saw it again. Dictionary. Dictionary!
Maybe this is actually dead center, because a dictionary is not underrated or overrated. It is a dictionary. It serves the exact purpose it claims to.
And you know what? I am going to say A's. Catcher in the Rye! Do you know my opinions on Catcher in the Rye?
I haven't read Catcher in the Rye. I know everyone's read it. Yo, Lil Zach sent a heart me, and Mr. Bread sent a heart me, and Amelia sent a tiny diny. Holy moly, thank you so much. I did see some people saying Dire Wimpy Kid. I'm not going to consider that one, because that's definitely underrated. But Catcher in the Rye, I haven't read that one. That was not a part of my required reading, so I can't give an informed opinion. But if I was to make an educated guess, I would say it's a little overrated. Dictionary, Dr. Seuss, Catcher in the Rye. I'm gonna say dead center. I'm gonna say absolutely dead center.
All right. You locked in?
Thank you very much. I'm locked in.
Honorable mention, Buff Garfield in YouTube chat. The Wavelength rulebook.
Underrated. Nobody reads it. Nobody reads it.
Man, there's a lot. I saw a lot of Harry Potters, I think, which is not bad, but I think we got that answer last time we did this, so I wanted to go with something different this time. But it's not a bad one at all. Are you ready for placement?
Yes. Holy moly, real quick. Victoria sent 4 roses. Courtney sent a skull apple. Your average Therian sent a tiny diny. Mr. Bread sent a friendship necklace, and Courtney sent a skull apple. Holy moly. Thank you all so much for the support. But yes, I'm locked in here. Dictionary, Dr. Seuss, Catcher in the Rye, locked in dead center.
Locked in dead center.
Let's see it.
All right, let's go. Underrated book, overrated book. Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa! The dictionary?
The dictionary,
The dictionary?
I can just Google words now.
Yeah!
I don't need the dictionary.
And where does it link you to?
Merriam-Webster's.
Merriam-Webster's online dictionary!
Yeah, but that's not a book, that's a website. It's different. No, but actually it is different.
I don't need the dictionary. I can access a dictionary from my phone. Very different.
No, but I think it is different. I think Merriam-Webster, it's like, there is the Merriam-Webster dictionary that you can buy, but that's not the dictionary. You're not like flipping through pages on that shit, you know. You search for your word, you find, right? That's why it's overrated, because we have new technology now.
Do you consider an ebook to be a book?
That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing, because if it was the same thing, then I would click on the Merriam-Webster page and it would go, starting with, adjective, and then it would go through the entire, you know.
That's not what an ebook is.
Yeah, ebook reads the whole thing out.
That's an audiobook.
Oh, well, you know.
An ebook isn't an electronic book. I thought you were gonna make the argument that the website isn't formatted as a book, and maybe
It's also not. It's also not. To be fair, it's also not. It's not formatted as a book. It says core you don't even read. Exactly. That's my point.
You think Jimmy Seuss is that overrated?
Jimmy Seuss.
Dr. Jimmy Seuss.
Dude, talking about horrible people. I've been reading H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, sorry to hear about him, but
And
you know the books at least probably.
I have his complete anthology of every book he's ever written. I love psychological horror, which is why I'm going through it. And it's like, you read one, and it's like an amazing short story. It's so good. And then you go to the next one, and that's just racism. All right, on to the next one. Oh, so good. Yep, that's awful. That's horrible. That shouldn't be printed. And then you just keep flipping through.
Yikes. Well,
It's bad.
real quick, just to catch up, Amelia sent 10 heart puffs. Not Me sent a tiny diny and a rose, and Logan James 10 sent a TikTok. Holy moly! Thank you all so much for the support. It is very amazing. Well, before I close it up, that is 0 points. We are now down to 4 cards remaining. And Corey, what is my favorite book of all time?
Catch 22!
Catch 22.
It's true.
That's right. If you haven't read it, please do. It is an amazing, amazing work. I love it so much. Do an Instagram live? Maybe. Maybe in the future. We don't know what we're gonna do.
We can only have so many chats visible at one time.
Yeah. Let's see. It is now my turn to give the hints. Your turn to set the dial.
Yep.
4 cards remaining. I don't like that one. We're gonna go with colorless to colorful. This is an interesting one. Let's see. Yo, holy moly, Mr. Bread sent It's Corn. The number is ticking up. I actually don't know how many that is.
It's a lot of corn.
It is a lot of corn. Holy moly, thank you so much, Mr. Bread. I will read out the number once it's done. 100, holy moly, 100, It's Corn. I wish I just knew the number so I could thank you right away. And that otter sent a heart me. Holy moly, thank you so much, that otter. Great to see you again.
Keeping that corn 100. You know what I'm saying?
All right, your card is colorless to colorful. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Rhett and Link, please. You know, a lot of people compare us to Rhett and Link, but Rhett and Link, please, are you asking them to show up? Like,
dude, wouldn't that be wild if this small channel just, and our special guest of the night, literally Rhett and Link.
This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Ooh, we got some very interesting ones coming in. We got interesting ones I don't know if I agree with. Who is reading Link? I don't know.
Merriam-Webster.
Ah, yes, Corey, you may look.
It's a link to reading right there.
Okay, all right. We got some interesting ones. Ooh, okay, this is kind of clever. From Carly Nixon, Dead Flowers.
Ooh, okay.
That's a very interesting one.
Dead flowers are, like, mostly just brown because they're dead, so they'd be mostly colorless. But they're flowers, so they have a faint hue of their original color to them.
Sorry, Chell said Mark's shirt.
I mean, that's pretty colorful. Not like the most in the world, but like...
I do notice you're describing it as a t-shirt to Chell's. It notably has buttons. I'm not sure if you can see it.
He's far fancier than that.
Yes, I'm far fancier as a Hawaiian shirt by definition. And the last one, I saw someone in the YouTube chat and in TikTok chat say it. Wavelength.
Oh, Wavelength is very colorful. Wavelength, I mean, look at this.
Or the Wavelength board, sorry.
Oh, this board specifically?
Yes, I see some people saying the scoreboard, some people saying Wavelength board. So they're either talking about this or that board.
I think with that, then, everything is relatively colorful. I think it's more middling. but I think it's definitively on the colorful side. I would not call that board colorless. I would not call this board colorless. I think they're both colorful to some degree.
Dead Flowers is the other one.
Dead Flowers, you know, has me more on this side, but I think because of that, you know, because the other two I have to stay on this side, and Dead Flowers is keeping me grounded, all right? It's keeping me locked in.
Okay. All right.
So I think I'll tick it up to about there. I mean, it's a white. I mean, this board specifically, I'd say, is very colorful.
I got some fun ones for honorable mention when you're done.
But I think I like that. I think I like. I'm gonna stick with that.
So, a frustrated mom's language. That's an honorable mention. And from Lil Tinker in YouTube chat, a microwave with a pizza in it. I can see the logic, but that is never a series of words I would have given as a hint myself. But locked in here, we have the Wavelength board, we have my shirt, and we have Dead Flowers. Let's see it. Yo! Let's go. You said you were locking in, and you delivered. You, in fact, did lock in. That is a 4. Holy moly. Very nice, very nice.
You know, I will say I saw some people dropping stuff like trans flags in chat as a hint, and you know, personally, that I would think it'd be a little more colorful than that placement. I think they're pretty colorful.
Yeah, I can see the logic because it's limited to 3 colors.
It's limited, but they're like colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're capital C colors.
They tend to be pretty pastel though. So
I'd say pastel are colorful. They're colorful colors.
Interesting. Okay.
Neon's more colorful.
I was gonna say neon is what I think of, but I will get the yap over with as quickly as possible.
Yapping, baby.
We scored a 4. It's not worth 4 points. It's worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game. That is why a 4 is only worth 3 points. We would be at 3 cards remaining, but we are instead at 4. Woo! Are y'all in upstate NY or NYC? We are on the East Coast.
We're in the part of New York that's on the East Coast somewhere.
We are just generally in the East Coast.
Yeah. Everybody else knows what New York is on the East Coast. Nobody really knows what East Coast time means, but New York time has a lot more, you know, for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yo, Christina sent 3 goats. Holy moly, thank you so much, Christina.
Megan, you're so right. Corey can't count, that's all. That's the whole speech. That's it. I just don't know how to add 4.
Speech. Corey doesn't know math. We let him slide on it. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I don't think we've done this one before. Illegal to prohibited. You want to field this one? Because I'm setting the dial this time.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. I'm fine with that. Illegal to prohibited.
They're kind of synonyms, but not quite. Do you want to explain what you think the difference is?
Illegal is you will go to jail. Prohibited is, hey, stop that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Prohibited is singing in a library. Illegal.
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
Yeah, illegal is setting off manslaughter. Yes. I was gonna say setting off a smoke alarm in the same library, but manslaughter works too.
Manslaughter in the library.
Yo, Emily Dean sent 2 roses. Thank you very much. All right, I'm closing up my eyes. Corey's gonna spin up the board. We're gonna get into it.
Jill says, pushing morals, question mark? You know what? This one time, I'll push morals. You shouldn't kill someone.
In the library.
In the library. Everywhere else, open ground. That's purge rules, baby.
We don't have enough third spaces. We gotta preserve our libraries.
Patriot, that's perfect. Policy versus law, I think, is a very good way to put it, too.
Yeah, that's very, very succinct.
All right, illegal to prohibited. Boom! That right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat! Give me some clues I can give to Mark. I want 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. Let me kind of get it in close so that people can get a better look. Get a better look. All right. Mark, you can look. Oh, beautiful. I love a lot of these. The first thing I'm going to give you, jaywalking.
Okay. So that is a crime. They put people away for that, but not often. In fact, it's more like a suggestion than a real law, even though it is written into our law books. My favorite is when I'm at the beach and there's a cop standing at the crosswalk waiting for people to jaywalk, to not give them a fine or arrest them, but hand them a pamphlet about the dangers of jaywalking. I have seen that go down before. So, yeah, they did it in front of a cop, weren't arrested. It's technically illegal, but only on technicality.
I kind of like one that I saw. Oh God, can I see this? Can I scroll up a little bit?
Go ahead.
I need to see how this was worded. Hold on. Where is it? All right, vaping inside.
Ooh, okay. The bylaws haven't caught up to banning vaping indoors most places. Smoking, illegal to do inside. Vaping, that actually takes me all the way over to prohibited. Because it's not illegal. No one, to my knowledge, has ever been arrested for vaping inside unless they're doing it in like the emergency wing of a hospital and they get trespassed. But even then, they're arrested for trespassing, not for vaping inside.
And then I got one last one for you. Not returning a borrowed item.
That's so funny because it's technically stealing, right?
I think that is a perfect one.
But you can't. It would be so difficult to charge someone with stealing for that, depending on what the item is, I guess. Okay, so this is going to be prohibited, but it's going to be towards the center. Golly, it's somewhere between here and here. I'm going to decide that much. Part of me wants to say dead center. Part of me really wants to say dead center, because this is something hard to name for the dead center ones. But because they don't arrest people for jaywalking, no one's been arrested for vaping indoors, and it's tough to get a conviction on the borrow thing. I'm gonna take it slightly towards prohibited. This is a very tricky one. I think I'm gonna lock in here though.
Okay. All right. You locked in?
Yes.
Honorable mentions. Country Mozart said not using a blinker or a turn signal, depending on where you're from.
Again, objectively a crime, and they do pull people over for that one.
I know.
That would have pushed me further towards illegal.
And Jill says being mean to the elderly.
That's very much a crime. Elderly abuse.
What if I just said, you smell?
Okay, all right. It depends on how mean
so,
you're being.
Ooh, stinky, and I walk away, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, context matters.
Context matters. They gonna lock me up? Are you gonna lock me up?
Harassing the elderly.
just play school, like, insults towards the elderly.
All right, let's reveal it.
All right.
Ooh, suspense is killing me. I'm very nervous about this placement. Yo! Holy moly!
You got there.
I figured it out. I got there. That is a 3. That is not on the 4. That is very clearly a 3. Like, whew, there's a lot of back and forth, but I did in fact get there.
And you know, Mark, I'll take this one for you. A cooperative wavelength of 3 is worth 3 points.
Somehow, he always makes it seem so much shorter. Somehow.
I do it just to bug you at this point.
Alright. We'll do a difficult card. We'll do an objectively difficult one. Underrated skill, overrated skill. And real quick, I'll mention, holy moly, we're at 53,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you all so much. If we manage to get to 100,000 tonight, we are going to play a video we made of taking this burnt Sexy Pokémon card. The card is Unsexy Pokémon, Sexy Pokémon. We took this card on a pizza dinner date, and we'll play the video for you. It doesn't have sound. It'll be fully released tomorrow with sound, but we will do our best to improv what the sound would have been. Yo, Layla sent 2 roses. Holy moly, thank you so much. The card is underrated skill, overrated skill. Why did you burn it though? Good question. It was our first time ever doing like goals on stream, and we're like, well, what do we do for a like goal? And we're like, oh, we could play the Pokemon card. And chat was like, if we get 10,000 more, burn it. And I'm like, okay. And then they're like, 10,000 more, take it on a date. And we're like,
sure.
We need to stop agreeing to these.
Yeah, this game, we're just let them take us on a ride, that one.
Not covering your eyes. Alrighty. We are hopping into the game. Underrated skill, overrated skill. Ooh, alrighty. Does have sound on TikTok. The VIPs on YouTube get the sound. Yes. Unfortunately, the sound will only play on YouTube. So.
But we'll do our best to imitate it. And then YouTube gets both of them.
Oh, that's gonna be awful. this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is Underrated Skill, Overrated Skill. I like how you can see the reflection of our monitor on the board now. We moved its position.
No, oh no. Check and see themselves.
Well, no.
Oh.
How would that work?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm
them all.
closing up the board. Yo, Fem sent a rose as well. Holy moly, thank you so much. Corey, you may look.
Yippee! Oh, you meant that monitor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Underrated skill, overrated skill.
Okay.
I do like, I saw from Colton, someone may have said it first, but from Colton, I'm reading typing fast.
Typing fast. Typing fast, underrated, but not that much. I think people know that typing fast is valuable, but it's pretty good, especially now that we're moving further and further away from pen and pencil and more towards computer. Typing fast is better and better.
Sorry, I saw Jeremy say sports gambling.
Yeah!
Don't consider that one. Don't consider that one. Ooh, this is a nice one. Laura says color matching.
Color matching? Again, I think it's underrated. I don't think it's like the most valuable thing in the world, but I think if you're able to do it, it's very useful for things. There's that one guy on TikTok, I don't know if you saw him, but people bring him something that's of a color, and he just looks at it and then immediately mixes it perfectly, like by hand.
I thought you were gonna say like they bring him a color and he immediately goes blue. Green.
Just
Like, wow, I could do that.
He starts spitting out hexadecimal codes.
And final one. Okay. All right. This is an interesting one. You don't have to consider this one too much. But I wanted to read 3. Skipping.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So we had color matching, we had skipping, and typing fast are the 3 we're going with.
Yeah. I think they're underrated. Skipping, of course, it's pretty cool, I think. Let me say this though. In all seriousness, if you know how to skip well, all right, you are going to look like the most whimsical and goofy being in the best way possible that has ever existed. Like, people are going to be in awe of the amount of joy and whimsy you bring into a space as you skip merrily in, all right? So that is a little underrated, all right?
All right, locked in here.
I'm locked in.
Honorable mention, I will say, Blake, I did see yours in chat when you said keeping eyes open underwater. I understand you have to say the message multiple times sometimes because chat's going fast. I get it, you know. It doesn't matter if you spam the message or just say it once. I try to see all of them, and I just read the ones I think it's Corey the closest. Underrated skill, overrated skill, let's see it. Woo! Very nice. Jeremy says gambling got him there.
Gambling, unfortunately, no. It would have maxed me out.
Oh, and another honorable mention. Country Mozart says being able to put a USB into the computer on the first try.
Dude, that's perfectly middle because everybody knows that that's the most goated skill that you could possibly have. And there's no way that can be overrated. So that's perfectly middle.
I put it middle for a different reason.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think it's an underrated skill or an overrated skill. I think it's not possible.
That's fair, yeah. That's my superpower.
Well, that is a 4.
4.
Let me yes, that is clearly a 4. Undeniably a 4. Holy moly, which means it's time for the speech. We scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not worth 4 points. It is only worth 3. Why is that the case? Well, instead of being worth 4 points, the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the amount of turns that we have to play the game. We are currently at 3 cards remaining. We would have been at 2 remaining, but we're instead at 3. And holy moly, we're at 23 points right now.
This is the first skill of the night, or first game of the night. We're already at 23.
Taparoo while they yaparoo. Thank you, Ans.
Mark's got to get in his daily Duolingo lesson on yapping. Got to practice.
Skipping is not that impressive? No, but it's not about it being impressive. It's about it being underrated. So, it's not difficult to learn, but it's like, hey, if I see someone skip, I'm like, you know, especially once you get to be my age, I'm like, wow, you had to put some thought into this. It doesn't come naturally. You're not as bouncy as you used to be. All right, it is now time for me to set the dial. All right, do you want to do a custom card?
Yeah, sure, I'll do a custom card.
Does not watch anime, watches anime. I feel about this one.
You can't prime the suspect by saying, oh, you want to do a custom card? And then hit me with the anime question.
Sounds like we're doing it.
Oh my god.
This is a custom card submitted to us on our Discord by Buff Garfield. The card is does not watch anime, watches anime. We're going for typically fictional characters, whether we think they would or would not watch anime. Like Hank Hill, think he's watching anime? Probably not.
You know, King of the Hill is anime to people in Japan.
Bobby Hill, however.
They fight over whether or not they should watch it dubbed or sub.
I did know that. That is quite funny. All right, I am closing up my eyes. Corey, you may mix up the board.
You know, if we were swapped two in seats, we'd also be on the spectrum.
What?
This one, not the other one. You fucking idiot. Fuck is wrong with you? We're playing a game about spectrums. Holy shit.
I had no idea what you were talking about.
You think that little of me? Oh my god. Not a catch. I don't think I can read that one out loud, but that is funny. Alright. Does not watch anime, watches anime! Boom! That right there is where the blue 4 is. Give us some clues in chat that we can give to Mark. Alright, I'm seeing them come in. Again, if you need a better explanation how to play, you can always just check the pinned video on our channel. Boom. Mark, you can look. Woo! I'm gonna say, first rip, this person comes up a lot, but I like it. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay, he's a rich, popular kid. All right, he's not watching anime. He hangs out with Ron Weasley, and Ron Weasley certainly watches anime. This is tough. I put Harry Potter kind of in the middle.
And from our YouTube chat, Morty from assumedly Rick and Morty.
Okay, but that's maxed out. That's like maxed out to this side. Is there any reason why Morty wouldn't? He watches Interdimensional Cable. Does that? I don't know. Those are animated shows, but are they animated only to us, or are they animated to Morty too? That's a weird question. Maybe he's too busy adventuring. So, I mean, Morty's down here, but Harry Potter has me here because.
You know what? And one last one, because
Okay.
I see the logic behind this, and I really, really like it. So I'll say, Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats.
God, I'm not super familiar with the Rugrats. It's been a while.
You're not a Rugrat?
I used to watch Rugrats, but like that was when I was barely having formations of memories in my head. So it's been a little while.
That's you only watched it when you were younger, not when you got like older?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And by older I mean like 8 or 9, unless that's when you started forming memories.
I don't have memories of anything like before 8th grade.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
That's an exaggeration, slightly. But I stopped watching Rugrats pretty young. But Tommy Pickles, okay. He's the main character?
Tommy Pickles, yeah.
In Rugrats?
Yeah.
I think he would watch anime, but miss the point. I think he'd miss I think Morty misses the point too, but he's going to be really into Neon Genesis Evangelion. And Harry Potter, I don't know, watches it in the background just because like Ron's watching it.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to lock in here.
Honorable mention. Alright, Velma from Scooby-Doo. There's one person in the chat that really, really wants me to say Master Wu. I didn't say it because I don't think you have any idea who that is.
I don't know who that is.
That's why I didn't say it.
I don't know who that is.
That's why I didn't say it. And Blake's been spitting just a long line, I think, of interesting characters that I do like.
Solid Snake? Wait, when in your mind is Solid Snake sitting down to watch an anime? King Kong? How do they operate a TV?
Can King Kong understand anime? Like, if you sit King Kong down and explain to him the plot of like Neon Evangelion, right? Do you think he's going to retain any of it?
No.
All right, fair enough.
All right, I'm locked in right here. Let's see it.
doesn't know Master Wu, people who were born before the year 2000, I think, is mostly people who don't know who Master Wu is. All right.
Get in the merch, Morty.
Get in the merch? Is that what you just said?
That's what Jeremy said.
He said get in the mech, Morty.
I read merch, like merch from an anime, like the marketable plushie dolls.
Get into the marketable plushie doll, Morty. All right, are we opening it?
Yo! Oh. I did not earn that victory.
No.
It is not on the 4. That is on the 3. By sheer luck, I got that 3.
By sheer luck.
Get in the Ava, Morty, or Summer. I'll have to do it again. Hunter sent 16 roses. Thank you so much. Holy moly.
It's one of those things where Morty I like because like Morty would watch anime. Morty doesn't have the time to watch fucking anime, dude.
Yeah, Harry Potter just bullies people. You know, James Potter was objectively just like a bully and an asshole who would not watch anime, and I think he imparted a lot of that onto Harry. All right, well, it is now my turn to give the clues. We are down to 2 cards remaining. We are at 26. Holy moly, that is a really good score. 2 cards remaining. Our next card is going to be Unreliable to Reliable.
Reliable.
Are you on Twitch? We are, but we're not live on Twitch right now. We're gonna bring the Twitch back eventually.
Darcy says, I've never seen a live like this, just silly games and silly talks.
Solid Snake
That's the
would
goal.
watch Hunter.
That, you know, from what I know about both those people, I think that tracks.
Unreliable to Reliable. Whew, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Say Purple app, they ban for saying blank on here. Thank you, Anthony. I will take that into account.
No. They don't ban it. I think people get confused with ban because what happens is TikTok, if you get people to leave like a live stream or something like that by like naming another app, that hurts your algorithm.
Yeah.
So like if people talk about it and then people go like to check it out and subscribe, that just hurts the algorithm.
Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Unreliable to Reliable. Got some interesting ones coming in. Ooh, interesting. All right, Corey, you may look. Okay, one that I saw this from at least 2 different people. Calling a coin toss.
Calling a coin toss. That's got to be dead center because it's a 50-50 whether or not you call it. So like you can kind of rely. I mean, like it's 50-50. You know what I mean? It's kind of reliable. It's kind of not. Like if you flip a coin, I got a coin flip chance to get it right.
Let's see. This is fun from Ons as well. Info on the internet. And final one I'll read from Megan. I saw at least one other person say this, but I'll read Megan's. Bus arrival times.
Yeah, I think it's middle. Information on the internet, again, I think you got a 50-50 chance whether or not it's going to be real or not. I think maybe I'll tweak it slightly to the unreliable side, especially with the bus coming in there. You know what I mean? Buses are not known for being timely, but they have a schedule that they stick to. Info on the internet is pretty accurate, but really only if you put Reddit after whatever you search and then find a forum. No. I'm
not my method.
I'm not saying if you go to Reddit and then look at all the news articles that are going for the day.
There's some truth on the internet if you go to reddit.com.
Don't do this to me. How many times have you Googled a tech problem and went to a Reddit forum from 7 years ago to get the answer? Don't pretend like you've never done that.
Very seldomly. I usually get my answers from elsewhere.
Unbelievable.
I'm not against Reddit. It's just not my go-to.
Listen, I didn't say the people on Reddit. I said, when you Google something and you need to find it, you look for Reddit.
Are you locked in right here?
I'm locked in right there.
Some honorable mentions. One that I really liked from Methodic Ash in YouTube chat was narrators of books. That's a super interesting one. Unreliable versus reliable narrator.
Yeah.
And all right, let's reveal it. Unreliable to Reliable. Ooh. You did, in fact, move it off the 4. It was dead center. But that is a 3. Nonetheless, it is still a 3, which is very good. Which puts us to 29 with 1 card remaining. This is an absolutely amazing score.
Mark, there is like actual chance that we might tie or beat our all-time high score with this one.
What is our all-time high score?
32.
32. 32 is our all-time record for this game, and we are at 29 with 1 card left. It is, if we get a 3 or 2, or sorry, if we get a 3 or a 4, we will tie our all-time record for this game ever. That is pretty amazing. Just 1 more card, indeed. Yo, Fem sent another rose, thank you very much. 32, dang. Yeah, it was very impressive. We did that one here on TikTok.
I gotta spin it.
You gotta spin it, yes.
So give me a good card, Mark. Don't give me a stinker. Give me a good one.
Okay, all right. What do you?
You really want to put it all on that one? You really want to put everything on that one?
I can re-roll it. That's an option.
No. You made your bed. Now let's lie in it.
You know, Austin would call for a lot more re-rolls. Austin would look at it and go, nah, re-roll it. We're gonna go with bad movie, good movie. This is the one that determines it all.
Hey,
absolute cinema. Okay, and it's my opinions on the movies, so keep that in mind.
Your opinions, all right.
Locking in.
Opinions. Chat. Once a stream, we make Mark test his filmmaker knowledge. This is the ultimate test of that knowledge right now.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent and Everything All at Once are the best movies ever made. Lightyear's the worst movie ever made. All right, there's my spectrum.
Lisa says, no, we're good.
No.
Oh, says, oh, Lord, I don't feel great about this one.
We got this. We're going to nail it.
Celia, he asked me if I wanted to do this one, all right? He thinks Interstellar is boring.
I didn't say that. I was thinking that it goes on a little bit too long. That's all. It's a good movie. It insists upon itself.
All right, chat. Let's see what the placement is. Chat, right there is where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues I can give to Mark. Don't worry, I know Mark's tastes better than anyone. I'll try and pick ones I see that better match, all right? I'll try and pick some good ones. All right, there we go. All right, Mark, you can look. I love this one that's come in by at least 2 people so far, Morbius.
Okay, time to lock in. We need a 4.
Lock in.
We need a 4 here.
Lock in.
Morbius. Morbius. That's
Mobius and Mobius.
I know. That is objectively a bad movie. Objectively a terrible movie. But we all agree to pretend we like the movie so that Sony releases it 1 more time.
I promise I'll go see it again.
We were all busy those other 2 times.
We're all busy.
Morbius, I think I do tick it up a little bit just because the meme culture around the movie actually improves the cultural value of that film. So I put Morbius about here.
I'll save for another one because we're trying to do 3.
Trying to do 3. Yep.
Madam Web.
Same placement.
And last but not least, let's go. I don't know. Oh, Megan, I don't know if you've seen that one, so I don't think I could say it, but I would if I knew he'd seen it. The
Starving Games?
Have you seen it?
We watched it together.
Oh my god, that's right!
We watched it together.
I tried to put as much of that out of my memory as possible, to be fair. The Starving Games. The parody of Hunger Games.
Okay, I don't want to screw up here, but I really like the Starving Games. The Starving Games I thought was actually, well, okay. No, it was terrible. It was objectively terrible up until the after credits scene. The after credit scene single-handedly saved the movie.
Funniest fucking thing in the world.
Where an actor impersonating Samuel L. Jackson with the eye patch is like, Katniss Everdeen, here you have a set of skills we might be looking for. And it ends with them all stepping off the starting pads onto the landmines and blowing up.
Fucking Avengers.
But I have to consider, ignoring the end scene, it was probably one of the worst films I've ever seen. So I'm going to say my initial placement for Morbius is fine, and I'm going to let it ride.
All right.
Starving Games does emotionally tick me up a little bit, but I'm going to refrain and just go with my gut and say here.
Let's see. Did going with your gut screw you over?
I'm so nervous. This is to potentially tie our highest score ever.
Let's set the stakes.
Yes, we're at 29 right now. 32 is the highest score we've ever achieved with this game. We might be able to beat that right now, or at least tie it.
So if we get a 3, we're gonna tie it. If we get a 4, we're still going to tie it. 4's worth 3 points, but we get a chance to beat it.
I believe y'all. All right. Ooh, yeah!
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
That is a 4! That is a 4! If I ticked it up at all, that would have been a 3. If I ticked it up even the slightest bit,
Oh
that
my
would
God!
have been a 3.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. I saw some people saying 33. No.
Speech!
No.
Speech!
I'll make it quick. In cooperative wavelength, a 4 is only worth 3 points. So we're going to 32, not 33, 32. But instead, the benefit is we add another card to the stack, which extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score. That would have been our last card. We would have been out of cards completely. But since it's 32, not 33, we now have yet another card to play with. Holy moly. First round of the night, 32?
Holy
crap, I genuinely cannot believe that.
Somebody said, Corbin, you just tied the record and that's how you draw 32? What's wrong with that 32? It's a fancy 32.
That's a nice 32. All right, it is now going to be my turn.
Oh God, now the pressure's on to me.
My turn to choose a card and name something for Corey to place the dial. If Corey's on the target at all, we beat our previous all-time record. We are making history right now. Holy moly, Chill Pup sent 23 roses and a woodland wonder. Thank you so much. What game is this? This is called Wavelength.
Hunter says, lock in, Corey, do not sell. Oh no!
I believe in y'all. Do not sell.
Oh God.
We will not. I am mixing up the board. The card is Useless Invention. Useful Invention. Yo, Megan sent 5 GGs. Chill Pump sent 10 roses, and Fem sent a rose. Thank you all so much. All right. This right here is the 4. If we are on the target at all, we beat our previous all-time record of 32. We will go past it, beyond. The card is Useless Invention, Useful Invention. We need to come up with a hint that gets Corey to place the dial right onto that blue 4. Useless Invention, Useful Invention.
I'm so stressed out.
All right.
I feel so much pressure.
I am setting it down, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Okay.
We got some ones coming. I have to be so selective about which ones.
You do, Mark.
Which ones I read. I can't at all be like, well, give benefit of the doubt here. I'm gonna go with one from Darcy in YouTube chat. The 90-degree angle gun. The gun that goes 90 degrees to shoot around corners.
Well, idea-wise, brilliant, all right? Being able to shoot around corners is fantastic. However, in practice, what they found after they invented that gun is that more often than not, it would blow itself up on the first firing because the bullet has so much momentum. As soon as it gets to that corner, it just breaks out of the barrel and just goes forward. So, it's a horrible invention, but it's got some, use in practice.
Victoria Hubbs says, cardboard cutlery.
Awful. You can't do anything with that.
And the very last one from Megan, multi-blade scissors.
Multi-blade scissors?
Multi-blade scissors.
What's that?
Scissors with multiple pairs of blades.
That you only need one blade. Oh God, did we get lucky? Is it all the way on one side for this one?
So going through from the top
Yeah,
again.
one more time.
90-degree angle gun,
Okay.
curved barrel to shoot around corners,
Okay.
cardboard cutlery,
All right.
and multi-blade scissors.
I'm gonna tick it up slightly, only because the 90-degree angle gun is in like, it's a good idea, horrible execution, awful execution. All right, and I'm locked in there, Mark.
Looney Tunes ass invention.
Looney Tunes invention.
Hawaiian shirt, says Blake. What? No. All right, let's reveal the board. Useless invention, useful invention. Was Corey's placement right? On the target, anywhere. We beat our previous all-time high score. Let's see it. Woo!
Yeah,
That
baby!
is a 3. That is a 3.
Yeah, baby!
Ticked up just too far, but that is on the target. That is on the target.
Let's go!
35. 35 is the score. This is the highest we have ever gotten. This is a downright insane score. The rulebook stops counting at 26. The rulebook assumes that people will not be going past 26 hardly ever, and we just scored 35. Holy moly, give yourselves a round of applause. That is absolutely amazing.
Oh, shout out to you, chat. Shout out to you. Also, hi, Norma.
Oh, hello, Norma. Great to see you. We're getting a cause for poll. I can't cheapen our victory by setting this one to a poll.
No.
I'm trying. Actually, you hold it up. I'll put it in focus. It is definitely a 4. It is, or sorry, definitely a 3. Sorry. Put it at an angle a little bit. Actually,
I don't want to cheapen this victory.
I don't want to cheapen the victory. Very clearly, it is on the 3 there. So we will not set it to a poll for this one.
Whew.
5. Holy moly. Yo, Norma sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Norma. Appreciate that. And sorry, need to catch up on these. Bunny May sent 10 W's. Kelsey Weasel sent 4 shamrocks.
Real quick before you continue, we're doing another round, right?
Yes, of course
We're doing another round. I saw people asking. I'll say it now. We're doing another round. Don't worry.
Kayla sent, I think that is 4 roses. Norma sent the heart me, and Chill Pup, I keep saying pump by accident. Chill Pup 35 sent a let them cook. Holy moly, thank you. It's all downhill from here. That's necessary, you know?
I genuinely thought after we hit that 32 that if we were to ever hit it again, we would not see it for a very, very, very long time.
Yo, Lisa the Star sent a heart me as well. Thank you so much, Lisa the Star. Jeremy says, let's go for a low score now. That's as close as you can get without touching. Yeah. Play a little more. Don't worry, we will
play again.
We are going to do
Game.
another round, at least one more game.
So our highest score now is 35, and our lowest score ever is 2.
I will go to the rule book just to read it off. The highest score possible in the rulebook is 25 plus. That is the highest the game makers ever expected us to go. 25 plus, and what we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji.
Wowee!
Woo!
Yeah, 32 was our previous high score. The old triple JFK, Jeremy says.
That's what they say.
That's what they call
That's
him.
what they say.
That's what they call him.
Alrighty, wow, that was astounding, absolutely amazing. Norma with the 3 head exploding. Well, we will do another round. Do not worry, I am picking out 7 more cards. We are starting from the top. We have 7 rounds to go with.
Now, we're probably not going to beat that one.
Never say never.
You know what? We are cooking today. We are cooking. There's a chance.
Here's a great one to start with.
Oh, no.
Believable to unbelievable.
At 35.
At 35.
Unbelievable.
Also, real quick, I will mention, if you're watching on TikTok and you like what we're doing, please consider giving us a follow. It does help out the channel a lot. And if you've been watching for a while and you think you're subscribed, maybe check just to make sure.
Subscribe on YouTube, 22 likes, 88 watchers.
Oh, holy moly, 22 likes on YouTube? That is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, YouTube chat.
YouTube killing it tonight. Holy.
Wow. Well, yes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe on YouTube, very much appreciated. It is now my turn to set the dial. It is your turn to give the hint, Corey.
Oh, baby.
Whew.
And just like that, pressure's gone. Pressure's gone. I can relax. And scene.
And scene.
And scene.
It was all an act.
It was all pre-recorded. All of that. All right, unbelievable to believable. Ooh, that 4 is not visible. Let me respin that. Ooh, man, there it is. That's where the blue 4 is. That's the clue. YouTube chat, TikTok chat, and YouTube chat. Oh my God, I'm having a stroke. YouTube chat, TikTok chat. If you want to give us some clues, I'm gonna take 3 and give to Mark.
I wonder if that water gulping picked up on the mic.
Gulp.
Mark be like, gulp.
All right, Mark, you look.
What'd you say, Board Ghost?
Usually does.
Usually does, all right.
I got two already, off rip.
Well, aggressive.
The first one, religion.
Religion.
The second one from country.
Religion? Sorry, you said that like interesting. I looked at the card like, you're making me discuss this?
And then the second one, maybe if you want to skip past that one a little bit, the second one from Country Mozart and YouTube chat, Nicolas Cage acting.
You're giving me the option, Corey. You're giving me the option to, alive on air, either speak badly about religion
Or good.
or Nicolas Cage's acting performance. You know how much I love Nick Cage? I will go to the theater just to see him in movies. I saw the Nicolas Cage Dracula just because he was in it.
And you know what? I'm really going to push you up against the wall. I'm going to go with this one. Joe Pup says, every news story since 2017.
Well, since 2017, you said?
Since 2017, yeah.
Ew, okay. Unbelievable. To not get into the weeds about any of these in particular, because my options are get political, get religious, or talk bad about Nicolas Cage. The easiest of these to do is to talk bad about my idol, Nicolas Cage. He has such good performances, though. He has such good performances.
I have said nothing to you other than the 3, so, you know.
Fine. You know what? Screw you. Screw you. I'm not taking any context clues at all, and I'm going on Nicolas Cage alone.
Okay.
I love his performances through and through, but he's a little bit campy. But the camp is what adds to his charm and performance. I understand if you can't get past the camp. I can. But when he gives an emotion, I believe it. So I'm going to go right here. Nicolas Cage's acting and those other 2. Let's see it.
Honorable mentions. I saw from Darcy YouTube chat, Dead Internet Theory, I like. Also, a lot of people really wanted me to say Santa, too, which I thought was a fun one. And Aliens, as well. That's another really good one I saw in chat. Are you ready?
Yep. Dead center.
It's Dead Center. It's Dead Center. No one was really making any strong arguments one way or the other.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to be able to set that dial without giving an opinion that people weren't going to like.
Womp womp.
So, I believe in Nicolas Cage, and I believe in you. Womp womp.
Dr. Vasilier says, so we're doing the low score game then.
Can we miss the target every time?
Can we miss it every time? So far, we're doing a bang-up job.
You know, we typically avoid religion and politics during this game, and I was hit with a double whammy real hard there.
I think, you know, we do avoid it, but I think saying perfectly in the center for those is like a yeah, you know, everybody religion. There are people that believe in it, people that don't believe in it.
I'll give you my thoughts after stream.
Chad, I think I'm in trouble.
All right.
Chad, I think I'm in danger.
Ooh, let's do one that could never get political, controversial, or anything like that. Good pizza topping, bad pizza topping. The least controversial card in the entire arsenal.
Went for the most controversial.
So no Corey tomorrow night. Look, I'm gonna take him out back to a little place called Willy's Wonderland. and show them how good Nicolas Cage's acting really is.
Yeah, that's the one you're gonna use to show me that? That movie? I've seen that movie. Back to IHOP. Oh God, please.
I hate this card.
Mark, can I say something that I just did that was really embarrassing?
Sure.
I said, okay, I need to cover my eyes, so I took my hat off. All right. I need to not see anymore, so I took my hat off.
Maybe you have a Professor Quirrell situation going on.
Oh, you're so... Yeah. Well, no, I'd have to put my hat on for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mixing up the board. Bad pizza topping. Good pizza topping. Ooh. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The never controversial card. Bad pizza topping. Good pizza topping. All right. Okay, all right. We got some interesting ones coming in. I have to remember Corey's taste as well, specifically.
It's true. I'm a notable pizza enjoyer.
I'm going to set it down, close up the board. Corey, you may look.
I dare say, with confidence, I can say I've probably had more pizza than anybody in this stream right now. I could probably say that with confidence.
I believe you. I believe you on that. I can't rebuttal you. Good pizza topping, bad pizza topping. I saw a few ones that I liked. This person, Chill Pup, said burnt jalapeno.
Burnt jalapenos.
I was going to just say like jalapeno in general. I guess burnt jalapeno is fine.
Burnt jalapeno, gross. No like.
Burnt jalapeno. I was seeing some people say just straight up for this answer, pineapple.
I mean, that's the classic stereotypical one. I don't think pineapple is that offensive. I would never eat it, but I don't think it's that offensive.
And final one from Jolly Holly, green peppers.
So notably, I like peppers on pizza. Okay, I am a peppers on pizza enjoyer. Okay, I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I do like peppers on pizza. That being said, I don't believe that green pepper and burnt jalapeno are going to both be on the good pizza topping side.
Burnt jalapeno, pineapple, green peppers. That's what you want.
Yeah, it can't be. It's got to be ticked down on the bad pizza topping side a little bit there. It's got to be ticked down. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy because you said to me, I'm going to go based off your pizza topping taste in mind. All right.
I was trying to. I was trying to.
Trying to. So with that being said, take it maybe slightly up. Slightly up. I don't lock it in there.
Okay, two I guess have to mention.
Okay.
Blake, chocolate is not a reasonable answer to this. That is maxed out disgusting on a pizza.
They're dessert pizzas.
Okay, but I'm assuming this isn't a specialty pizza like that. And I saw Ice Cream Jack in YouTube chat saying French fries with hamburger and a chocolate shake. On a pizza. All right.
Gross.
Medea Family Reunion DVD box set. Bad pizza topping, good pizza topping, let's see it. Woo! Very nice, very nice. We are back on the target. Holy moly, that is a 2.
Bros defo him said, my dad. That would be a bad pizza topping, yeah.
You said I could have anything on it.
My dad. Mark, you said I could put anything on my pizza? You put my dad?
All right, well, yeah, so I was trying to go off your taste. I genuinely forgot your opinion on pineapple, though. I forgot your opinion on pineapple, but I'm like, pineapple is the go-to. Oh, yuck
It's
answer.
yuck.
But, like, it's so reasonable to put on a pizza.
So reasonable.
Like, really, who cares? Every pizza joint has it as an option.
Now, I think there's a difference. I think, you know how you would get me there if you said pineapple? You would say pineapple, but not on a Hawaiian pizza. Just like plain pineapple.
Okay.
Right? Pineapple and ham specifically go together so well, which is why I'm like, it doesn't bother me. Pineapple in itself, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing on there?
I'm plotting something there.
What are you doing there? What are you by yourself like that? What are you
And I know you hate spicy, which is why I said the jalapenos and then the
Jalapenos.
green peppers. Most people
I
don't
don't
like them.
hate spicy.
Really?
I just can't handle spicy.
Oh.
I like spicy.
Okay.
I'm just bad with spicy.
Okay.
If you fed me a jalapeno, I'd die, but I'd be like, jalapeno.
How many likes to feed you a jalapeno?
On amount.
Okay.
You have jalapeno right now?
No, but I have a strange assortment of hot sauces that Luke bought years ago and are probably expired by now.
Oh, that would just kill me. Not because they were spicy, but because I know how long ago he bought them.
Okay. Yo, 90K likes on TikTok. Holy moly, thank you so much. As a reminder, if we get to 100,000 likes, we're going to be playing a video we made of taking the Unsexy Pokemon card out on a date, but it doesn't have audio, so we're going to be voicing it over ourselves. Woo, that's going to be very exciting.
Talk on YouTube as well.
It does have audio on YouTube, so if you want to check it out on YouTube, it will actually have the original audio.
But aren't we going to be talking over it?
We will be.
No matter what, no one's getting a good viewing experience.
But it'll be released for realsies tomorrow.
And hopefully it'll be on our Patreon tonight.
Speak of the devil, and he will appear. The next card is going to be Unsexy Pokemon
no.
to Sexy Pokemon. To let you all know, peek behind the curtains, I have like a random generator that cycles through all of the cards I have on the list. And genuinely, the first one it generated when I started telling that story was the Unsexy Pokemon card.
Oh, so you have to do this one. I'm spinning the wheel.
Oh, do I? Yeah, I do. All right.
You fool!
Well, I'm no coward. I'll stand by my opinions and then blame it on chat.
Dr. Facilier, not tonight because all of the hot sauces are expired. But maybe in the future I'd be willing to do that.
I can find a hot sauce that's not expired, guaranteed.
I want to save it for a special stream.
Okay.
I want to save it for something special. I want to do something with it.
Okay.
Alright, Unsexy Pokemon, the Sexy Pokemon, this is for Mark. Let's see where it is. Chat, that is where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues. Give me some unsexy to sexy Pokemon I can give to Mark. This is an interesting one. How do we know what type of Pokemon he is attracted to? I think just go with your heart. Just go with your heart, chat.
Yeah, don't try to base it around me, because that's not going to go well. Go with conventionally attractive ones.
I'm gonna close it, Mark. You can look.
Whatever that means to you.
I'm gonna look. I saw a lot of people say, I'm gonna put these together because they're the partner Pokemon. They're like the mascot Pokemon, so I'll lump them together. Pikachu and Eevee.
Okay. So, I'm going to ignore Eevee. I don't want to make any comments about Eevee. But Pikachu is...
Is it because that one's a child?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
But Pikachu, that's just dead center. That's just dead center, right? Because it's the mascot Pokemon, it's the one everyone knows. I mean, maybe a little bit unsexy because it is a rat.
I would say I've seen at least 2 or 3 people say it, so I'll go with it. Jinx.
Pick a different one.
Alright, I'll pick a different one.
I don't make any comments on
Lick a tongue.
Lick a tongue. Okay.
I'll pick a different one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Lickitung and Pikachu. So it wouldn't be dead center because dead center is Ditto. If it's dead center, you say Ditto.
Yeah.
That's the easy go-to answer. So I have to consider Pikachu does have that zigzaggy tail. That's I guess kind of appealing.
And you know what? I have one last one for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jeremy's in YouTube chat.
Oh.
Female Wobbuffet.
That's the lipstick. That's the lipstick.
That's the Wobbuffet, but it's got lipstick.
Wobbuffet, but with lipstick.
Nice shade of red.
Yeah, but you know, like it just spams counter, right? So, counter and metal code and
That Destiny Bond.
Destiny Bond. Man, when you go in for a smooch on your lady and they cast Destiny Bond on you. Destiny Bond Parish song.
What are you, fucking Wolfie at the Pokemon World Championship? That's such a niche joke. Nobody's gonna get that one.
Okay, I think this is going to be relatively sexy. Pikachu is preventing me from going any further than this. Lickitung goes a little further. Wobbuffet with lipstick. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful in our own way.
Those are the three.
I'm gonna go about here, and I'm gonna lock in.
You're gonna lock in, all right. So honorable mentions. We'll say saw a couple people One person really liked it, but I saw one or two other people say it. Mew.
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 That's an interesting one because it looks like a child, but it's like the age of the universe. So it's I don't like touching.
Don't touch that one. Don't
Yeah.
touch that one. There's going to be some very passionate anime fans that come in chat if you start talking about that.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to give this opinion of Mew. Mew's somewhere else.
All right.
You know, more towards this side. Sorry, mirrored.
And I saw somebody say one that's so valid, but I don't know. You haven't been playing the more recent Pokemons. I don't know if you would know it.
Probably not.
Diggersby?
Nope. No idea.
That one was valid. That one was valid. All right. Anyway, let's see it.
Embarrassingly too sexy. Lick-a-tongue.
Shit's not gonna look good at the pearly gates, bro.
Lick-a-tongue. I would be like, Your Honor, Jesus, Street Peter.
Your Honor, Jesus Christ.
Your Honor, Mr. St. Peter, sir.
St. Peter.
He said lick-a-tongue. That is a 2. That is a 2. I overshot too much. That's a terrible Pokemon.
Your Honor, we never quite got the classification of what does that tongue do? Is it really my fault?
I suppose my placement would have been. People who don't know Pokemon are thinking anything I'm making this up, but this placement would have been Licky Licky, and then Lick-a-Tongue is back here. People are gonna think I'm making that up. People are gonna think, oh, he's off the goop with this one. No, these are real Pokemon.
Crazy that Licky Licky is further down than Lick-a-Tongue.
Secret stream incoming.
Hey, no shaming here. Marge's face Lick-a-Tongue is more attractive than the average person.
Okay, I'm setting up a poll right now. I'm not doing that. We should change this card maybe to be about like the gym leaders though, or add a custom one.
I feel like that would be really good if most of our chat was familiar with the gym leaders.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, time for me to give hints for a normal card. Bad habit, good habit. Mark thinks Gru is sexy too. I didn't necessarily say that. I just said I didn't think they were unsexy.
Dr. Facility says, aren't they kids? No. Most of the gym leaders are not children, to be fair.
Yeah, there's the one gym leader, that's your dad. There's the one normal type gym leader. Larry from the most recent games. Some of the gym leaders are, though. Volkner's, I think, definitely an adult.
I'm not confident enough to talk about half the gym leaders because Pokemon, they don't really think about those things when they design characters. So, you know. I think they spin a wheel after they're done the character design to determine what the age was.
Kinley Binley says, I am here. Welcome in, Kinley Binley. Good to see you. And holy moly, we are at 98,000 likes, almost there, before we do a bad lip reading of a video that we made and didn't add audio to.
Well, we added audio to it. It's just not currently playing.
All right, the card is bad habit, good habit. Let's go board. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Bad habit, good habit. This 4 right here is the goal. We need to give Corey a hint. Get him put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Bad habit, good habit. Ghost is talking to me.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alrighty, closing up the board. Corey, you may look. Bad habit, good habit. Well, here's an interesting one from RAR953. Using hand sanitizer.
So that's a good habit. Get your clean hands, especially within the past decade. That's a good habit. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. So I think that's good. It's not like, you know, the best in the world. I can think of better habits. But you know, you want clean hands. You don't want to spread germs. You don't want to be icky and gross. You know, so that's good.
Okay. Tino said drinking coffee, which is an interesting one. And yes, we did make it to 100,000 likes on TikTok. Holy moly! Congratulations. That means we will be playing a strange video after this.
This is probably the weirdest thing we've done so far. You said drinking coffee?
Drinking coffee.
That's a okay, hand sanitizer and drinking coffee are opposite ends of the spectrum for me, because coffee is like, you know, it's got caffeine in it. Like, it's not, I would never consider drinking coffee good for you, but sometimes people need it for energy. Like, it's never, like, you would be much better off if you never drank coffee. I'm not saying you shouldn't never drink coffee, I'm just saying, like, literally you would be better off if you didn't drink it. So I wouldn't put it on good habit side, but I'd barely put it on bad habit side. So is it just like, but using hand sanitizer, I feel like it's like a good habit. It's like a good thing to do.
Ooh, and final one, this is a great one. Using hand lotion.
Again, yeah.
Like moisturizing lotion.
Yeah, it's the same vein. It's pretty good. So it's got to be here. The coffee one is throwing me, but the other two, I'm like, yeah, they're pretty good. There's much better things you could do, but like, you should do them. They're good. I like them. They're good things.
Are you locked in right here?
I am locked in, Mark.
All right, last card before the video. Bad habit, good habit. Let's see it. Whoo! Very nice, very nice. That is a 4. Holy moly! That is a 4, which means you get to hear the speech right before the video.
Speech.
We scored a 4. It is.
TikTok pin. What is this?
No, that was a clue.
Yeah. It was,
Oh, stop!
You idiot!
Doofus
You
guy.
doofus.
yes, but we scored a 4, but it is not going to be worth 4 points. No, it is going to be worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, the benefit instead is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game. We would be at, gosh, I wasn't even fully keeping track. We would be at, I think it was, we would be at 3 cards remaining, but we are instead at 4 cards remaining. I believe this is right, if I'm counting correctly. So we have 4 cards remaining because we scored that 4. Speech time. Alrighty, now it's time for something strange. You see, a long time ago, being like a week or 2 ago, we took the Unsexy Pokemon, Sexy Pokemon card, and following a series of like goals, first we played the card, then we burnt the card, and then we took it out on a date. And we made a video of us doing that. That video is done and ready.
It's done.
And will be uploaded to our Patreon like as soon as we're done stream.
Two streams over.
But we did not figure out a way to have the video, the audio for that video, play over TikTok.
No audio.
It will play on YouTube. YouTube will get the correct audio. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to play the video for you, and I'm going to pull out the script that I wrote for the video. Oops, sorry, saw some messages I have to respond to. And I'm just going to attempt to match up the timings and read my script as we go.
And we don't have any sound effects on it either, so I'll do the sound effects.
Yeah, do you want to do the music?
Yeah, I'll do the music, I'll do all the noises and stuff.
So without further ado, big thank you to everyone who left a like on stream, both on TikTok and on YouTube. We have an amazing amount of likes on YouTube tonight. Really appreciate the support, but this will only be 1 minute and 17 some seconds. Or actually 43 seconds.
43 seconds.
I present to you Pizza Date.
Pizza Date!
Unsexy Pokemon to Sexy Pokemon. A card so beloved that for 70,000 likes on TikTok, we took it out for a pizza date. A number we probably should have made a little bit higher.
The card
ordered a chicken carbonara pizza, and the night was simply magical. There was romance in the air.
As the night wrapped up. Oh wait, not yet. As the night wrapped up, the card excused itself to the little card's room. Before long,
after a while, it became apparent. It had left Corey alone with the check. I was there too, but I'm not paying for that shit.
YouTube got an echo, but everybody else, everybody else got the real deal.
It's like we had audio.
It's like we had audio on YouTube.
Scuffed? Never. Not on this stream. No.
That bill was expensive too, by the way. You got like 3 slices, man. I got like 6, but still.
Thank you all so much for the support. It really does mean a lot. And I'll mention real quick, if we manage to get to 200,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we'll be doing a quick round of The Price is Wrong.
Whoa.
Which is our own custom mini game, like The Price is Right, where we try to guess the price of weird Facebook Marketplace postings like the Char's Ball.
The Char's Ball. That's a big ass ball, by the way.
It is.
That thing is huge.
Well, it is now going to be my turn to set the dial, your turn to give the clue. Card's going to be movie you would not survive, movie you would survive.
Mark, didn't you just set the dial for the Pokemon card?
We didn't do the Pokemon card last.
Oh, what was the last one we just did?
It wasn't the Pokemon one. We did one in between.
Shit!
Right?
Mark, I'm losing it. You're probably right. You are right. You're correct.
Okay.
You're factual. You're spitting. And you're valid. Movie you would not survive, movie you would survive. Boom! That right there is a blue for chat. Habits was last. You did the habits. Thank you. Movie you would not survive, movie you would survive. That right there is where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues. I want 3 to give to Mark. I'm going to now close up the board. Mark, you can look. From YouTube chat, Mark. Titanic.
I'm swimming. I'm a strong swimmer. I'm out of there. Actually, no. Okay. If I was the movie Titanic, I would know not to get on the boat. So
then you weren't in the movie. You weren't in the movie if that's the case.
I'm in the beginning when they're getting on the boat. I'm like, hey guys, cameo, and then I leave.
Okay.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead as a doorknob.
Here's another one. I like this. Lexi says it. Twister.
Twister, hurricane movie or tornado movie? Rest in peace, Twistex. Yeah, I'm probably dying in that one too. It is very, very unlikely that I survive Titanic. It is very, very unlikely that I survive a tornado.
And last but not least, I like this one. The Hunger Games.
Okay, well, there's one survivor. I'm ticking it up because there's one survivor, but that means I need to take out Katniss and Peeta, so I guess there's 2 survivors. Maybe I can claim Peeta's heart before Katniss does, and that'll be my survival strategy. I'll play the movie beat for beat what she did.
On says, there's 2 of you find a berry, buddy.
Berry buddy. Before the game, I'll be going around like, hey, do you want to be berry buddies? Berry buddy, berry buddy.
Berry buddy, berry buddy. I don't think patch that in the next one.
Oh, they do. Don't worry. I'm taking it up just a teeny tiny bit because some people survived Titanic. Some people survived Hunger Games. Not many, but some. And I haven't seen Twister, but I mean, I just go away from the tornado.
All right. You locked in?
I think I'm locked in right there.
Honorable mentions. Saving Private Ryan. And the one you probably saw that I wanted to say out loud. The Cat in the Hat.
I'm dead. I am dead if that cat shows up.
Alright, are you ready? You
Yes.
locked in? Man, I want to say, I gave you shit for the Titanic one, but I think the Titanic logic you add fits the Hunger Game logic. There are plenty of people in the Hunger Games that weren't in the Hunger Games.
Wait, you tell me the option is don't go to the Hunger Games?
No, you could be one of the tons of people that weren't tributes in that movie.
You could have said the third movie then.
Listen, I was reading chat, man. I didn't see Mockingbird. Also, that's a war. I think you're far more likely to die in the war.
Than being Hunger Games?
No, being in the movie Hunger
This
Games.
motherfucker gets Hunger Gamed and he's like, oh, I'm making it out.
Hey, I simply live, all right? I'm built different. Let's see where it's at. Woo!
The movie where everyone dies, and Twister.
The movie where a bunch of people watched a bunch of people die. The movie where a bunch of people got onto little, escape rafts and left and swam away. And then Twister.
Alright, that is in fact a miss. Unfortunate. I'm letting you know, I'm not surviving if I'm on the Titanic. I'm also not surviving if I'm in the Hunger Games world because I'm volunteering.
Mark, if we're in the Titanic, me and you, we're gonna reenact the scene at the very end with Jack and Rose, except I'm pushing you in the water. I'm not giving you a chance to climb onto the door.
And I'm tearing apart the board.
Out of spite down there.
You're going down with me.
I got my foot at the bottom of your fucking get off! Get off, it's mine!
I think that's roughly the percentage that survives the Titanic. I agree. I agree with you. I don't know if you're right, but I agree. Alrighty.
I'm giving things fezzes today.
Ooh. It is now going to be my turn to give the hints, and we are going to go with the card Dangerous to Safe.
So the average Therian won in Hamilton Act 1, but I don't think you've seen Hamilton.
I have not.
You know what happens in Act 1?
What?
I was asking you, man. I haven't seen it either.
They could have had a mini Hunger Games.
They could have. They cover up a lot in American history.
Like when they Hunger Gamed people back in the day.
Like when Alexander Hamilton was the first victor of the Hunger Games.
Mark, paint me like one of your French gamers. That's a line in the film. Let me tell you. Dangerous to Safe is the card. Let's reveal it. Yo, I forget if this was red. Your average Therian sent to heart me.
Yo.
Holy moly, thank you so much. Sorry if I missed that earlier. Dangerous to Safe is the card. We're aiming for that blue 4. This 4 is the target. We need to give Corey a hint. Now again, place the red dial right onto that blue 4 using the range Dangerous to Safe. We got some interesting ones. We got some interesting ones coming in. Okay. All right, we got some ones I like. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Yippee! If I let me look now,
I saw from Heather, playground slides. I think that's a fun one.
You didn't say Boston Cop Slide, so it's got to be on the safer side.
Dr. Vasilier says cheetahs.
They're safe. They're lovable. I learned this today. Chat, I learned this today. Cheetahs are lovable. They like people. They don't want to hurt them.
Yeah, do not pet a cheetah. For the love of God, do not pet a cheetah.
Don't pet a cheetah.
They are very curious about human activities.
They like seeing what's going on. They like seeing seeing what's going on.
Emil, please do not give answers that are the placement of the board. That is against the nature of what we're doing here. You're supposed to be giving hints as to where the dial is.
It's just lame behavior, man.
I give some benefit of the doubt because sometimes people don't see the board placement and then what they're saying isn't supposed to be cheating. It's them giving their genuine answer of where they think the dial is.
Gotcha.
I give people benefit of the doubt.
Gotcha.
But even so, those are the rules. And last one from Country Mozart. This is kind of funny. Bowling.
All right, bowling is pretty safe, all right? It's pretty safe. You're bowling. However, you ever play Wii Sports?
Yes.
You ever let the ball go too early and it goes flying backwards all the knees and they go, wah! Ah!
And they spin around.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I've done that once in real life. It wasn't intentional.
I don't doubt it.
Everybody behind me did their best me impression. Wah! Ah!
Did they do the spin?
They did do the spin, yeah.
Thank goodness.
So that being said, it can be that safe, but it's still pretty safe. You said cheetahs?
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs are dangerous animals.
Playground slides.
Playground slides.
And bowling.
You ever slide down a playground slide on a hot day?
Yes.
You get burned.
You might have.
Static electricity. Ever heard of it?
Oh,
Hello?
that one, yes.
Tesla? Nicholas, are you out there?
Nikola Tesla going down childhood plastic slide.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, Eureka, I've done it. And then, the rest was history. So I think these are fairly safe. Bowling makes me want to take it up a little bit more.
Jessica says riding a bike.
But I think
It's a fun one.
Riding a bike is safe. Not riding a bike, if Mark's around, not
But
safe.
That's more than 3. Don't include that one. That was just funny. So your actual answers are playground slide, bowling, and cheetah.
I like where I'm at. I feel like it would be dangerous for me to say cheetahs are any safer than that. Despite your biases.
Well, let's see it. Dangerous to safe. Ooh. cheetahs are the safest cats around. They are sweet, sweet kids. I can't say that in good faith. Don't
Mark,
pet, do not
that's a
pet
wild
cheetah.
animal. Mark, that's a wild animal.
Do not pet a cheetah. They are curious of humans, non-aggressive, but they will attack you if you try to pet them.
That is a wild animal, my guy.
Yes. Well, that is 0 points. We are in fact going for the low score.
Ooh, we've already passed the low score. We've already passed it. There's 2.
Golly. Well, we are now down to 3 cards remaining in this round. We are at 7. Lol, the liability flashed before Mark's eyes mid-sentence. Yeah, you can probably clip that and play it back and find the moment. I'm like, this isn't a good idea to say.
Mark, you could see the moment in Mark's eyes he saw the lawsuit coming at him. The second the lawsuit started forming, Mark immediately switched.
140 TikTok users mauled by cheetahs after mass petting attempt.
It's impressive that all 140 of our TikTok viewers immediately went out and found a cheetah that fast.
I would.
How quickly could you get to a cheetah right now? How long would it take you to be in front of a cheetah?
Well, they have cheetahs at the zoo closest to us, so...
Yeah, but you're not in front of a cheetah. There's a barrier in between you.
So time to get to the zoo, and then time to get into the park without paying for a ticket, because I'm not doing that. Then time to break into the enclosure. 3 to 4 hours.
That's... Okay, that's optimistic, I think.
It is.
That's optimistic.
I'm going fast though. I'm determined. I've thought this out before.
You already have the blueprints back in the bag, ready to go.
Kayla says I did this because of Mark. No. Anyone petting a cheetah did not do it because of me. They did it because of someone else.
Shout out to Boardgamers Live, Mark, for the idea.
Live streaming in front of a live cheetah. New light goal for Mark, pet a cheetah. I mean, I think that's doable in some places. I think there are places where you can pet a cheetah. Don't quote me on that.
My backyard. I got him.
Wait.
$5 an hour.
Hold on. Who's setting the dial on this one?
Is it?
You set the dial on the last one, so I'm setting the dial for this one. Because you said cheetahs were dangerous.
Cheetahs were dangerous. You fool, Mark. You've tricked me. All right. Casual event, formal event. Cheetah equals safe. Cheater equals unsafe. Absolutely. There we go. There's where our blue 4 is on our scale of casual event to formal event. There's where our blue 4 is. Chat, give us a clue I can give to Mark. Boom. I'm gonna hold up the board. Close the board. Mark, you can look. Mark, I'm gonna say movie. Go and see a movie.
Is it the Minions movie? Minions movie, fully formal? Is it Morbius? I would say movie's pretty darn casual, but they don't really want you showing up in flip-flops and no shirt kind of thing. It is a no shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no service kind of establishment, the movies, hopefully. But yeah, I'd put that probably around there.
I'll say this one, Elliot. Dinner with friends.
Dinner with friends? Okay, that might actually be kind of more center, because if you show up looking like a slob, you are negatively affecting your friends as well. It's not just your image that you're affecting your friends as well. So you're gonna want to be a little bit more formal. You want to look nice, but it's still casual. It's with friends.
All right, and last but not least, I'll say this one because I thought it was interesting. Going through the drive-thru.
That is a quick time event. that is what that is to me.
Okay.
So drive-through, you can correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in chat who's worked a drive-through, but I don't think they're going to turn you away if you show up no shirt, no shoes. So that is pretty casual.
No shirt, maybe.
I mean, are they going to be like, all right, Buster, drive away?
Depends on what store this drive-thru is. Because like a Wendy's, nah, they don't care, they come on through. But a Chick-fil-A, they might send you out.
Okay, that's fair. So it's not going to be... Dinner with friends has me up here. But balancing it out with the other ones, that is going to tick me down a good bit, the drive-through one. I mean, you're kind of dressed in your car. Your car is kind of an outfit surrounding you in a sense. Okay, I would put dinner with friends higher. I'd put drive-through lower. So I'm gonna even it out and say right here.
All right, you locked in?
Yes.
All right. Drive-through, movies, dinners with friends. You really think up here is dinner with me? You think it's that not casual?
Yeah, I'm not gonna come out, looking like a slob if it's dinner with friends because that speaks badly of you as well.
Yeah, but looking nice doesn't mean formal. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Because I wouldn't consider this formal, but I try and look nice when I show up here. It's pretty casual. We're just chatting with our chatters.
Okay. He said friends plural, not just you, Corey, says Dr. Faciliad. Yeah, maybe some of my other friends hold me to a higher standard.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves here, Mark.
Some.
Let's be honest with ourselves here. All right, let's see. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I missed. Your friends are my friends, so I do know how they think.
Okay. We don't have all overlapping friends.
Like 70%.
Fair, but if I'm out at dinner with that 30%, I am dressing nice. Oh, golly. Let's see. Ooh, Carmen Noodle sent a heart me. Holy moly, thank you. Oh, Noelle, not Noodle. Sorry.
Dude, I didn't even look at the name until you said that. That's crazy. First off.
Sorry, Carmen.
First off, if the E and the L looks like a D to you, I can understand it, but there's only one O.
The E looks like an O, and then the rest just blended. I'll take Noodle, too. I'm so sorry.
It's Carmen Noodle for now on, dude. It's Carmen Noodle.
Thank you for the heart me. It's very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
We are friends.
Unfortunately, for 16 years.
Yeah, 16 years friends.
It should be 30. We're not that old, but it should be.
We're not that old, but you look like it. So should be 30.
I look like a youthful, 20. You, on the other hand, look like a ghoulish 30. So I think it should be up to the 30.
Ghoulish 30? we are down.
No, not implying that people in their 30s are ghoulish. I'm just saying you can look ghoulish at 30.
Carmen Noelle sent 4 heart pops as well. Thank you so much, Carmen.
Where in the world is Carmen Noodle?
We are down to 2. Count them, 2 cards remaining.
That was 0 for that round, right?
That was 0. Okay. In this round of cooperative wavelength, we did so good last round. We got 35 last round, the highest score ever playing this game, streaming or not. Highest round ever. And we're now at 7. What? Oh.
I realized that before you said it.
I expect a lot of
There's lag.
I expect a lot of cheetah memes in Discord, everyone. Oh, we have a birthday in chat. Happy birthday, Heather. Very cool, very cool.
They just turned 29. Don't worry, I'm sure you're not gonna look like a ghoulish 30. You're only gonna look like
You need to stop saying that phrase, dude. You're gonna hurt some people just by saying that.
We're not that young, It's
Oh no, I'm about to get a lot of E comments.
E!
Alright, chat. We're mature here. All right.
You're too late. There's a delay. We're too late.
We're going to accept the fact that my graphics, while usually flawless and perfect, occasionally have some spacing issues that are causing the E to move to the bottom. E. Yo, Spaghetti Supreme says it's my birthday too. Happy 56th, Jeremy. It's concerning that I met you in middle school. If that's the case, but happy 56th.
So someone in chat said 30, flirty, and ghoulish. So you know what? Live your bad life.
Positive mindset.
Positive mindset.
Okay, I set the dial, embarrassingly, for that last one. So it's now turn for Corey to set the dial.
School hard, Freddy face.
School hard. Held back a couple times. Unfashionable. Unfashionable. Okay, we can all figure out what it means to fashionable.
Unfashionable E.
God forbid, my graphics work 99% of the time. Unfashionable and E. Unfashionable to fashionable is the card. We are aiming for that blue 4. Ooh, okay, we got some interesting ones coming in. I am setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look. I saw from Caitlin, all caps, silk dress.
Silk dress.
Silk dresses. Well, first there's silk dress, then silk dresses, then silk dresses at a jazz bar.
Gorgeous.
So covering the bases here.
Phenomenal.
I saw at
Love
least
it.
3 people say suit.
Fashionable.
Saw Tina saying suit.
It's kind of the guy's only option if they're going to a high fashion event is suit.
KJ says the Oscars. I don't know what they mean by that. That's not the last.
I mean,
hint.
think about it. The Grouch, super fashionable. All right. This is the Oscar. I know. I can't continue with that bit. That's it. I'm out. The well ran dry really quick on that bit.
The Oscars have a 3-hour pre-show about what everybody's wearing.
Okay. All right. I wasn't giving that hint. I was just reading because I thought it was funny.
Fashionable.
And let's see. I think I saw Chels saying James Bond. I think
Fashionable.
I think James Bond's a pretty good.
That's
one.
like for the longest time. That was like the pinnacle of male fashion was James Bond. You know what I mean? Yeah, back when the Bond movies were really hitting good. All right, that was like the upper echelon of what a man could achieve in fashion.
And then Lisa the Star said, "Whatever the opposite of Mark's shirt is."
Oh, so
What
we're over
the
here
heck?
then. We're over here then. I'm
These are
sorry.
fine truffle trees from the Lorax. I think.
Those are palm trees.
No, they're clearly truffle
I think
trees.
you need to
Have
go
you
outside.
ever seen a palm tree this color?
Hotline Miami.
I haven't seen that.
There you go. There you go.
Honorable mention because it was funny from Heather. Every androgynous person I've ever met.
Lorax score.
Yo, your average Therian sent a team power, and Coopster sent a heart me.
Yo.
Holy moly! Thank you so much. Welcome in, Coopster. Glad to see ya.
Bro, they're hating on your wardrobe in chat right now.
Wow, people really don't like the truffle tree shirt.
I think it looks banger. All right, yeah, I think this is pretty fashionable. Do I think it's maxed out? Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna even tick it up a little bit. I think it's maxed out.
Maxed out. Okay.
Now I'm ignoring the opposite of your shirt hint for this one, I should say.
Okay. Dr. Facilier says, I like it, Mark. And Charmello says, Mark's shirt is fashionable. Thank you. I appreciate
Oh, it
it.
says being 5 minutes late. That's fashionable.
How many hours have you been playing? 2.5. All right. Maxed out, fashionable.
Maxed out fashionable.
Let's see it. Whew. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Because it has to be ticked up a little bit. We did have some good hints. I think the Oscars bit may have thrown you off a teeny bit.
No, I think no matter James Bond is the one that really
That's fair.
pushed me up
He
high.
was the peak of male fashion, but he wasn't doing anything, exquisite.
All right, fair enough.
Actually, hold on. I need to remember. Maybe I'm wrong when I say that. I think James Bond, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. James Bond was the first person to ever wear a blue undershirt.
Scandalous.
In a suit on like mainstream television. But no, it was. Nobody would ever think about doing that back in the day. If you showed up to a business meeting, your shirt under your suit was going to be white. That's just how you did it. But James Bond wore light blue, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of business people went, whoa, James Bond did light blue. Now that's an option. Now we should try that. And basically single-handedly created the standard of it being acceptable to wear a light blue shirt and dress.
It was like Obama's canned soup, but for British spies.
What a reference.
That's a pull. That's a pull. But to be fair, most people hated Obama's tan suit. It was kind of the opposite. I think a lot of people gave him shit for that, which I think he looked fine in that tan suit. I don't think there was anything wrong with it.
That was the whole thing. It was a nice looking suit. Keep playing, I just joined. We are about to start another card. Do not worry. But first, I have to mention Carmen Noodle sent, or Carmen Noel as they might be called otherwise, sent 10 GGs, holy moly, and Coopster sent a Shamrock. Thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
So Coop? Carmen Noodle. I'm only going to ever be able to think of that every time I see the name. You have cursed me.
Katybug says, how did we get 35?
Whoa!
Yo, Coopster sent a High March as well. Holy moly. Thank you very much.
Oh, hi, March.
Oh, hi, March.
Oh, hi, March.
We got a 35
chat.
last round by being very talented, and we spent all of our luck. in this. Yo, holy moly, Coopster!
Gold!
Gold as well. Oh, I didn't know there were this many St. Patrick's Day themed gifts.
It's special.
Thank you so much, Coopster. All right, the card we're going to be playing is Worst Weapon in a Horror Movie, Best Weapon in a Horror Movie. And it is now my turn to set the dial, Corey's turn to mix up the board. We are down to one card remaining. One card remaining, and we are at 9. Holy moly.
See people say they spent St. Patrick's Day in the pub. I am a major introvert. I don't know if you could guess that about me, Mark. Major introvert. So I think St. Patrick's Day in the bar is, that's probably my hell. That's probably if I wake up in hell one day, that's where I'll be.
You spent your St. Patrick's Day socializing with about 12 people. Or St. Patrick's Day weekend, I should say.
We were playing Magic the Gathering.
I wasn't going to add that detail for your sake.
You were there too, what do you mean?
You were just there too.
Speaking of niche pools, alright, let's open the board. Worst weapon in a horror movie, best weapon in a horror movie. Boom, chat, that's where the blue 4 is. Give us some clues that I can give. Ooh, let me hide my eyes from the autofocus. That I can give to Mark. That's gonna put him right there, where that blue 4 is. Close up the board. Mark, you can look. I like this one a lot. Knife.
Knife? It's a great weapon in a horror movie. Knife? Yeah. It's classic. It's classic.
Little knifey spoony.
Yeah, best? I don't know. What would be the best? Probably like a chainsaw or something like that. But knife, I mean, there's a real sense of danger that comes with showing a knife on screen. A chainsaw cinematic, but a knife is scary.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like best weapon that a horror villain would have? Or is it just best weapon to exist in a horror movie?
We didn't decide on that.
We didn't decide on it. So we're just gonna keep going.
We're just gonna keep going. It's however we choose to interpret this.
I'm going to say...
A second, Corey. This is Dr. Basilier.
I'm gonna go... Oh, God, I see two people saying it. I'm just so curious to where to see you put it on the board. So I'm gonna go with it. I think it fits. Bazooka.
The villain in a horror movie pulls out a bazooka. Mm-hmm. You're in the type of horror movie where you're screwed. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's no getting out. If you see a bazooka, it's donezo. I'm gonna say that's a pretty darn good weapon. But if you are in a horror movie, and I'm interpreting this as this is the weapon I have, and I'm trying to survive the horror movie I'm in, that's objectively terrible. There's nothing I can do. You are going to blow yourself up. Like, best case scenario, you now are facing federal charges for firing a bazooka without a license.
Bazooka, also known as RPG.
Roleplay game.
Sure, yep.
But, far be it from me to besmirch the good name of bazookas. So...
Hey, my favorite Joe is a bazooka, alright?
So I'm still going about there. Yeah.
And you know, I'm gonna go with my last one. Yeah, let's do it. Brass knuckles.
Okay, that sucks. You're dead. if I'm interpreting this as this is the weapon I'm given, I'm dead if I get brass knuckles. And if it's the weapon that the horror villain is given, I'm dead painfully. And yeah, it is iconic though. If a horror villain pulled out brass knuckles, that is pretty iconic. So I'm going about here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to tick down a little bit for bazooka.
Okay.
And then I'm going to lock in right here.
Honorable mention, bricks. Just throw them at the villain. A ranged projectile.
Honorable mention, 30 feral hogs.
Honorable mention too, I like this one, Molotov cocktail. I don't know if it would have got you there, but I like that one. Are you ready?
Yep, let's see it. Ooh, so far so good, so far so good. Oh, it's in the middle, still on the board. Still on the board, that is a 2. That is a 2, very nice, very nice. Okay, all right, not bad, I would say. Meaning, after our astounding, record-breaking game of 35, our next game is coming to a conclusion with a whopping 11! Woo! Double digits!
Yeah!
Let's go!
We went from 9.
We did. It is time to pull out the official Wavelength rulebook to see how we did for scoring an 11.
Mark, is that better or worse than 35?
It's a little bit worse than 35. We could do better. We could do better.
We could do better.
Mike says 35 question mark. We had a really good first game. I'd recommend going and watching it on YouTube when the live gets posted there. We had a really good first game.
Banger.
But for 11, what we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves, the official Wavelength rulebook says, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Okay, all right, it's something.
Compared to a 35, you know.
It helps when Mark cheats. No, I have never done that. Probably. I don't know, I may have done it accidentally once.
You scored a 4 on the film card on that round, so you know.
Okay, quick tangent. Yo, Coopster sent 6 finger hearts. Holy moly, thank you so much, Coopster. Very quick tangent. On one of the recent TikTok videos, it was talking about movies or something like that. I think I was talking about Rubber. And I set the dial just above the 4 when doing the video, and then it cut to when I was opening it, and the dial was all of a sudden down to where the 4 was. And people were like, oh my god, what's up with that cut, bro? Are you cheating? I can't be defending y'all anymore. You're clearly cheating. If you watch the full video, what it is I set the dial while staring at the camera. Believe it or not, if I'm staring at the camera, I cannot see where this dial is actually landing. So I stared, estimated the best I could. Then in the video, uncut, which isn't released anywhere, I pick up the board, go, yeah, that's not really where I want. I think my actual opinion is probably about here. All right, let's reveal it. I did not cheat. I used the cut to get an actual placement, but it was very slow and would have detracted from the video if I included me doing that. So I cut stuff like that out because it makes the video better.
You cheat for hours on stream.
And yet you cheat all the time on stream. Another game. How you feeling, Corey?
I'm down.
Another game? All right, we will do one more game. We are going to go back to 7 cards. 7 cards, starting from the top. The new score to beat is 11. Much more achievable than that last one.
435.
Cheated with co-words, 00. Okay, but that was an honest mistake. Anyone could have done that. And then we did erase that fraudulent 5, and I never did it again.
True, but you did cheat.
Well, in a cosmic sense.
In a cosmic sense. But that one you owned. You owned that one. And you fought to redeem yourself.
Just finished my statistics homework, hence why I joined late. This extra game is my reward. Glad to hear, Coopster. Congratulations on finishing your work. Alright, we are now at 0. The score to beat is 11. Now, as a quick reminder, if we manage to get to 200,000 likes on stream tonight, we will be doing a quick round of Price is Wrong. It's like The Price is Right, but we use crappy Facebook Marketplace postings, such as long bed truck. How much would you pay for it?
At least 2.
At least 2. Those are the questions that will be answered if we get to 200,000 likes on stream.
11's not our lowest score. 2 is our lowest score, unfortunately.
Yes, the lowest. No, was it 2?
2.
I thought
2 on Twitch.
2 on Twitch.
2 on Twitch.
Okay. So that's the lowest score possible.
No, lowest score possible, 0.
Oh, fair enough. All right. I set the dial for the bazooka one, so I am now giving hints for the card villain to hero. Not statistics, statics. Oh, is that like an engineering thing, like static electricity or static loads?
They stay in one position for a really long period of time, and the longer they are, the better grade they receive.
Goops are in standing school. Static loads. Okay, so and engineering stuff. All right, that.
Bro finished his homework. All he had to do was sit down.
So this is coming across as demeaning. That's very.
If it's engineering shit, that's way above my pay grade.
Yeah, static loads, I imagine, is very difficult.
I'm taking shots because I could never do it.
Villain to hero. Corey, close your eyes. I am revealing the board. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to come up with a hint to get Corey to place the red dial right onto this blue 4. Okay, all right. We got some good ones coming in. We got some ones coming in that Corey doesn't know because he doesn't watch Naruto. Setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look. All right.
Naruto Uzumaki?
He does know it. Who would have thought? Let's see.
Is it Shrenge? Is that what it is?
I need to figure out which of these I'm going with. This is a very tough one. I need to be careful about which of these that I read. I will go with Caitlin's of the Joker. The Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Okay, here's another good one from Liam JD.
Okay.
Sauron. Oh, also,
Yep.
Jay said Sauron.
These are pretty irredeemable villains, I think. Joker, who quite literally just wants to watch the world burn. Sauron just wants to be evil, guy. He just wants to be evil guy. That's it. That's his whole goal.
God, I wish I was evil guy.
Said they're not that evil guy.
And final one, I did see multiple people say Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, he just wants to control everything. He just wants to be. He also just wants to be the evil guy.
Kelsey Weasel said Nick Cage. What the hell?
Nick Cage.
No, bad.
Nick Cage, for no matter what the spectrum is, if the answer is Nick Cage, it's always dead center. You know what I mean? He's just like the equal. He between both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I say that a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Math as a subject, says Coopster.
Evil, horrible. Yeah, no, I think it's maxed out. These people are not redeemable in any way, shape, or form. Also, the Spider-Man when he didn't catch MJ.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, I locked it. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I think these are pretty awful.
Mark Shirt. What? Holy moly! People do not like the truffle trees today.
Hey, put them in the same breath as the Joker and Sauron. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Villain to hero. Let's see it. Woo! That is a 3. That is a 3. The orange is peeking out. Holy moly, had to tick it up anything at all to get it onto the 4. Jody says the trees are amazing. Thank you, Jody.
The truffle trees.
Oh, I thought it was maxed out. Mark on bike day.
Yeah. He is a villain.
Yeah, I had to be careful reading these. There are a few that I couldn't go with because they had redemption moments. Like I saw Cruella. Once she got her own movie, she was made more likable and redeemable. I thought she was made too far likable. I also saw like Mr. Freeze from Trey in YouTube chat.
Yeah, that's a little.
And the issue is like his motives are too noble. So, Sauron from the TV show. Well, we are down to 6 cards remaining. That was our first card, and hey, we are already doing a lot better than the trajectory we were on last round.
Silly, so Mr. Beast.
That's funny. That's a funny one.
Hey, they do call him the Beast for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
They call him Jimmy for a reason.
They call him Jimmy Beast. Is that patient zero for us? It was all stem from Jimmy Beast.
Quite possibly. Well, the next card is going to be Nobody Does It, Everybody Does It. And as a very quick reminder, if we manage to get to 200,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we will be playing a quick round of The Price is Wrong, custom mini game of ours, like The Price is Right, but we use wacky Facebook Marketplace postings like Char's Ball. That is not what it's called on the listing, by the way. That's exclusively what I call it.
Char's Ball.
But I am now closing up my eyes.
Nobody does it, everybody does it. Let's see, nobody does it, everybody does it. Boom! Right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat. Give me some clues, give me some clues. Give me some clues that I can give to Mark for this. If you need a better explanation on how to play, don't worry, you can always check the pinned video on our channel. TikTok gift? Hold on, let me cover this up and I'll let Mark read it because he's so good at reading it. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can read it now.
Yo, Jody sent a rose and an ice cream cone. Thank you so much, Jody Taylor's version. Thank you, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna go with, Mark, I like this one. Brushing your teeth twice a day.
Ooh, twice a day?
Twice a day.
That's a lot. I mean, it's not really a lot. If you do it in the morning and at night, that's kind of on the everyone does it side. But I think most people either do it like just at night or I don't know. It's reasonable because I could. That might be dead center. That might be dead center. I think it's very reasonable to brush your teeth just at night, but probably a bit better to brush your teeth in the morning and at night.
I want to go with this one. I like online shopping.
Oh, that's everyone does it. People be shopping. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that much. People be shopping. And online shopping, I don't really do online shopping, but that's because I have a fear of anything that isn't a physical store. It scares me. I don't understand it. I don't understand drive-thrus either. Can't do them.
Good night, Buff Garfield. Best of luck tomorrow.
Good night, Buff Garfield. Thanks for being here. But, yeah, that's about here on the Everyone Does It side, because some people are old and can't use computers.
And last one I'm going to say, drinking or consuming milk products.
Okay, well, that's definitely on products.
Yeah.
Okay, that's way on the Everyone Does It side.
I think it was, wait, hold on, let me double check. Make sure I read the right one. Drink or eat dairy.
Okay, so that includes all the products. Yeah, that's way on the Everybody Does It side, but a large portion of the population is lactose intolerant. But just because they're lactose intolerant doesn't mean they don't eat those products. Yeah, I know plenty of people are lactose intolerant who be eating that stuff anyways. That's way on the Everyone Doesn't side, but the other ones have me push the other way. So I'm gonna lock in here.
All right. Man,
Don't forget about the vegans, Mark. All right.
That's true.
In remembrance of the vegans.
In remembrance.
In remembrance.
Never forgot. Mark, I saw a lot of people say for this one, pick their nose. Saw at least 3 or 4 people say this.
Nobody does that. It's only you.
It's only you.
See a doctor.
Okay, that was crazy. It's 2025. They should just be more tolerant of lactose. That's so true, Heather. You're spitting. All right. No, it doesn't. Everybody does it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I pushed it too far. You don't think people be chomping that dairy?
I think people be chomping that dairy very rarely.
On rare occasions.
On rare occasions, they might partake in the dairy.
They might have a slop of dairy.
No, but I think there's a lot of people who are lactose or they're vegan or, you know, They stay away.
Skyless has saved us. Yes, the remembrance of the vegans saved us. Did get us the 2. My favorite is the laughs from the other side of the room. Every once in a while. Well, we are now down to 5 cards remaining in this round of cooperative Wavelength. Real quick, I will say, if you are watching on TikTok and you enjoy what we're doing and you would like to see more, please consider giving us a follow. It does help a lot. And if you've been watching for a while and you like us, maybe check to see if you're actually following. Some people checked and like, I swear I was following. And it's like, whoops. Turns out, never hit the button.
And they literally weren't.
They literally weren't,
dude.
And also, thank you so much for all the support on YouTube today. Absolutely wild.
YouTube's popping off today.
Let's see. Corey, would you like to do... Actually, it's my turn to do it, so you get no choice. The card is going to be need to want.
I need you to do this card.
We gotta stop with dairy clues with a pocket Ager. I put eggs in my pocket once in my lifespan. Like not once in my entire life.
A day for a decade.
But once a day for a portion of my life.
They were boiled. To be fair, they were boiled eggs.
Boiled. Yes. I could elaborate a little bit more, but I'm going to get to the game. Pocket eggs. Okay, yeah, I'll explain this real quick. When I was younger, I used to like to have snacks on me. I'd be afraid of not having food on me, and eggs were high protein, very filling. They kind of felt like a full meal. So I would keep an egg in my jacket pocket, and whenever I was hungry, I'd pull the hard-boiled egg out of my jacket pocket, crack it open using my knuckle, and eat it. And turns out it's not normal to carry eggs in your pocket.
Chad, this isn't a bit. I've done this band for almost 2 decades, and I can confirm that it was a joke. We would gamble whether or not he had an egg on him at that moment. And if he didn't, it was only because he ate it earlier.
So you pocketed them for easy access. Easy access. Sometimes they're in my backpack. Somebody asked, how long was this portion of your life? Only 5 years. It's very slim in a cosmic sense.
I don't know about that.
Maybe a little bit longer than 5 years.
How long before and after high school did you do this?
I went to college with you.
Oh, it was most of college too.
Most of college.
You're pushing up on a decade, buddy.
Let's call it a even 7 to 8 years then.
Bro, I found Danny DeVito.
Wait.
Check his pockets right now.
Come on. Checking you out, Jack?
I don't have any. So over 1,850 eggs, says Coopster. Okay, when you put it that way, it seems like a lot.
That many eggs died.
Generations of chickens.
More than 2,000 eggs, nearly 3,000 pocket eggs. That's not counting the days that I brought multiple.
yeah, some days there were more than one.
Okay. Came in last minute, missed what the comment was about. Keeping eggs in my pocket for an easy snack. Very normal, everyone does it.
Everyone does it. Moving on.
Moving on, the card is need to want. This 4 right here. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. The card is need to want. We need to set the red dial right onto this blue 4. Okay, the hint can't be just eggs, okay? We need more than that. Setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look. Jesus Christ. Need to want, I saw a good one. I saw Jody say vegetables.
I mean, you need veggies, alright? But like...
Vegetables is a good one.
You can live without them. Good. Theoretically.
The laughing is killing me. I can't. Okay. I do like Skyless as well. Telephone's a good one.
In this day and age, it's a lot more of a need. You could get by without a telephone, but people would just kind of hate you. I think you could make everybody else's life a lot more inconvenient.
How often did you suffer from food poisoning? Says Methodic Ash. Never once in my entire life.
You don't understand. This is the man who will drink expired milk because we're yes, it was good. Go.
No, because Adam Ruins Everything said drinking expired milk is fine.
It's a little thicker than usual, but it's fine.
Never had food poisoning in my entire life. And let's see. 3,000 hard-boiled eggs.
3,000 hard-boiled eggs.
Last one that I will give. I saw someone say something close to this. They didn't say it exactly. So I'm going to modify theirs. Actually, I'll just read theirs. Shower gel.
Shower gel.
I'm going to frame it as like body wash.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That you need. Don't be stinky. You know, you need that. All right. So, yeah. I mean, technically, you can live without all of these things, but they're pretty important. So, I think right there is a pretty good one.
Locked in right there. Hassan says, "Yo, love your vids." Thank you for that, Hassan. I'm glad you're here. Need to want locked in right here. Ooh. Let's put that away.
Put that. Don't. We can just get rid of the chat.
That is a miss. Yes. What were the ones I read again? It was body wash.
Body wash. Pocket eggs. Telephone.
Telephone was one. And vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yeah, you need vegetables. You need vegetables. That is a miss. Alrighty, well, I'm going to close up the board. We are still at 5 points with 4 cards remaining. KJ says, "I need Mark's shirt." Thank you, KJ. It's been getting some dislikes tonight, so I appreciate it. Unless they need it in order to, dispose of it.
Hotline Miami truffle tree looking shirt.
Yeah, it's a truffle tree shirt. Some people say palm trees. I call them truffle trees. I am the Lorax, and I speak for this shirt.
Get you a Thneed. Underrated TikTok account? That one girl that stitches every video when somebody's showing off a Thneed. I love Thneed girl.
I hardly say that she's underrated.
I love her.
I need to burn Mark's shirt.
I feel like people don't talk about her enough anymore, though.
Fair enough.
Still a good bit.
All right, my turn to set the dial. Corey, your card is happen slowly, happen suddenly.
Happen slowly, happen suddenly.
And quick reminder, if we get to 200,000 likes on TikTok stream, we will be doing a mini game tonight. Ooh. Price is Wrong.
Thneed girl is awesome. Thneed girl we trust, absolutely. All right, here we go. Happen slowly, happen suddenly. Let's see where the dial's at. Boom, chat. There we go. That's where our blue 4 is on our scale of happens slowly, happens suddenly. Your job, simple. Give us some clues. I'll take 3 of them from YouTube chat and TikTok chat to give to Mark to see if he can guess what the blue 4 is. Ooh, Mark, you can look.
Do you think anyone's ever called her Jimmy Thneed? Jimmy Thneed?
I don't think so. I've seen this from a few people in both chats. Mark, getting old.
Getting old happens very suddenly.
And this one, tax return from the IRS.
Okay, well that one happens very slowly. Evening those out, getting old, personally, I do think it's a happen suddenly thing, but I think the conventional wisdom is that's more middling. Getting a tax return from the IRS, they could do it a bit faster. they could step up the pace.
And
Mark explaining Pitch Perfect. Hey, I used exactly as many words as I felt necessary.
And last but not least, I like this one, going to the DMV.
Oh, golly. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. Oh, heck. Sorry, I'm trying not to curse. Going to the DMV is a big L on anyone's day. You walk into the DMV and it's amazing. You can't spot a single person smiling.
That's true.
It's one of the only places in the world that you can see 100 people and none of them smiling. Even in prison, some people are smiling. Not the DMV, though.
DMV. No one's happy. Not least of all, the workers at the DMV. Feel so bad for them.
Yeah, no, not even they're happy about what they're doing.
No. Cooper says getting 10K followers.
That's been happening very slowly.
Too slowly!
Yeah, if you want to help make it go a little bit faster, if you like the content, please consider following. Please consider following.
Please, God, please!
It's been so long. We're still at 3,000. Alright. I think these aren't outrageous. This isn't continental drift. This isn't planets forming or expansion of the universe, blah, blah.
Continental Drift, is that the sequel to Tokyo Drift?
It is.
That's pretty fast, I think.
Yeah, Vin Diesel is like a big mountain. And he goes, we gotta drift. And the movie's runtime is like a couple billion years.
I heard they're still filming.
They are. Alright, I'm locked in right here.
Alright. Razik says, I subbed.
Yo,
yeah.
Thank you, Razik.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Happen slowly, happen suddenly.
Ooh, yeah! Not bad. That is... Ooh, what is that?
Ooh, that's a two. That's a
Gulp.
cool.
That's a 2. Not bad at all. Started watching this live after drinking and still love it. You know, our first ever regular had a similar story.
If I had a nickel for every time one of our viewers told us they really started watching us when they were drinking.
Exclusively, even.
Exclusively while drinking. I had 2 nickels.
They stopped drinking and then stopped watching. Just kind of messed up, really.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah. That aside, our next card, we have 3 cards remaining. 3. Count them, 3 cards remaining in this cooperative round. And our next card, how do you feel about this one? Out of control, in control?
Well, I'm placing the dial.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know.
Are you placing the dial?
Yeah, we just did happen slowly, happen suddenly.
Ah, yes, we did.
Come on, Mark!
Why is my script?
I thought I'm the one losing it.
Yes. Alrighty, I am mixing up the board. 3 cards remaining. I forgot to put it on screen. We're doing out of control, in control. Love watching y'all streams. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate that. How often do you guys go live? We try to go live every single weekday.
It's true.
So we will be live again tomorrow at 6 p.m. New York time.
Holy.
Alrighty, close up your eyes.
I'm closing them peepers.
Pretty cool continental breakfast. That's funny. Alright, out of control, in control. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Last time we played this card, Corey viciously defended that a crashing car is in control a little bit.
Come on, man. You have to bring that up again? You have to bring that up?
It bothered me. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is out of control, in control. Ooh, we got some very interesting ones coming in. All right. Setting it down, knocking over Corey's glasses, closing up the board.
That's sabotage, chat. You watch them sabotage me.
You may look. I saw Coopster and one other person say this one, your bladder. It's a very interesting one.
I'm not gonna comment on that. All right, out of control, in control. You can control your bladder.
Topical from KT Bug, a computer.
You control a computer, unless they didn't specify. I would put a computer on this side unless they specify 30 minutes before we go live. All right, then it's on this side. Any other time it's on this side, right?
And a perfect final one from Dr. Vasilier, Dungeon Masters.
Oh, complete control, you know? Just kidding. I'm a dungeon master. I don't think that at all. If anything, they're over here, man.
Yeah.
I don't get to decide whatever's going on. That shit never happens.
I'm one of his players. I know. I know what control us players steal back from his icy grip.
This devious little man will come into me between sessions and be like, I have an idea, and I want to run it past you first. And then he proceeds to give me the most wacky, goofy thing.
I'm kind enough to give him heads up.
That is true. That being said, I think it's in control, but not much. It was computer, Dungeon Master, and the first one?
Your bladder.
Your bladder. Yeah, you can control your bladder, but, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You can't really control that. But you can, not piss your pants. I think that is an option. I think I think for the most part, if you do, you're not trying hard enough, quite frankly. But, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So, I think it's going to be in control, but I don't think it's super far. Especially with Dungeon Master, right? I don't have nearly as much control as most people think. And then computer's interesting, because you do have a lot of control over your computer, which makes me want to tick it down a little further. You can control most things about your computer. But sometimes when technical difficulties arrive, there's not really much you can do. And I say that as someone whose hard drive just failed on them the other day, and they have yet to been able to replace it, so, you know.
So your bladder, computer, Dungeon Master.
Your bladder, your computer, Dungeon Master. I'm good. I'm locked in.
Locked in right there. Let's see, how well does Corey control his bladder?
Listen, you prime me with Dungeon Master, and then you're gonna make fun of me for thinking bladder's that far down low? You're gonna prime me with that one?
Well, I mean,
you're gonna point and laugh?
I really like Dungeon Master because at the end of the day, you are in complete control. You are in complete control of how the story happens, what goes down. You can even retcon things if players did something that you don't like.
I think it's been too long since you've DM'd.
I mean, I am an easygoing DM. I go with the flow when I DM, but there have been times where I'm like, this is how things are going to go down. I'm going to make this happen. Also, your bladder, for the most part, people can control that, but there are some edge cases.
Well, people can control it, but my thinking was with bladder, you can't control when you have to go. You can control not pissing yourself.
Yes, but you can control the full element for the most part of not pissing yourself.
Yeah.
But when you have to go, that's just kind of a symptom, really.
Yeah.
That's not having to do with control. Off to sleep. Got to be up for college at 6 tomorrow.
Good night.
Back tomorrow. Good night, Jody. Have a nice night.
Fight. All right, I guess we're doing this, Mark.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Woo!
Man, I shouldn't
Works
always throw paper.
Every time.
It literally does. I exclusively throw paper. Well, we are now at 7 points. The 7 now has a Fez. And we are down to 2 cards remaining.
2 cards remaining.
Holy moly.
7-11.
We're now at 168,000 likes on TikTok. Holy moly, thank you so much. If we manage to get to 200,000 before stream ends, we will be doing a quick mini game of Price is Wrong. Get to guess the prices of various wacky Facebook Marketplace items, such as the Ultimate Box.
Woo!
Space for anything you can imagine.
Pippi, you can always check the pinned video on our channel. It has a full breakdown on how to play and everything.
Yes. All right. Corey, the card is going to be comedy to drama.
Comedy to drama. Okay. It's a fun one.
It's a thinker.
It's a thinking man's card. Dare I say. All right, comedy drama. Woo, chat, that is where the blue 4 is. Look at it right there. It's right there. It's hanging out on comedy to drama. That is where the blue 4 is. Your guys' job, give us some clues that I can give to Mark to get him to guess where that position is. I'm gonna take 3 of them. 3 clues. Ooh, baby, I see some coming in. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna off rip. I like this one from Hans. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
One of Robin Williams
Ooh,
takes on an alternate personality to attempt to kidnap his kids.
Yeah, stalk his children.
Stalk his children. Yeah, I mean, that's scary. Like, if that happened in the real world, that would not be cutesy at all.
You're thinking comedy to horror, Mark.
Okay. That being said, it's clearly a comedy movie, but it has like some dramatic elements. I'm sure there's some sad scenes in there somewhere.
I saw this one a little bit back. I really like it. Any Adam Sandler movie.
Uncut Gems. One of the most bone-chilling, edge-of-your-seat dramas I've ever seen in my life. Uncut Gems? Can it go further than this on the drama side?
They really were trying to get you to think of the average Adam Sandler movie, and you went for the one outlier you grabbed and pulled in.
And I went for the one Adam Sandler movie I've seen.
What do you mean? There's no way that's the only Adam Sandler movie you've seen.
I've also seen Click.
Yeah, come on now.
Which is also heavily on the drama side. No, I have seen Happy Gilmore. I just don't remember it well. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be more comedy. Oh, I also saw Pixels, but I blocked it out. Yeah. Whew.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I know I've seen Pixels. Click and Uncut Gems are making me go here, and Mrs. Doubtfire, like the Adam Sandler movies, usually has a gushy little lesson at the end of it.
Oh, dearie.
And those family first lessons of those movies are causing me to tick it up this much.
And then I'll go with this last one. I don't know if you've seen it. I have it. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. I saw it like forever ago, and I don't remember it well. Well, that's another one where it has a nice little gushy moral at the end of it, I'm pretty sure.
Dearie. Honorable mention.
And take a little teeny tiny bit more towards comedy, since these are definitively comedy movies.
Honorable mentions. The Sandlot.
Who said Mark's shirt? Banned.
Honorable mention. Jumanji, the newer one specifically. I saw.
Oh, that's very drama. Maybe.
No, the new Jumanji.
Haven't seen it.
No, that's the one with Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Jumanji with Kevin Hart and The Rock?
You not heard about this?
No.
They're doing it, but it's a video game, and they get sucked into the Jumanji video game.
Oh, I didn't realize that was
That's Jumanji.
Jumanji.
They got Jumanji.
They got Jumanji.
In Jumanji.
Okay, I do know of that one. Okay, I'm fine with this placement.
I forget what this is from, but there's a famous bit where they go back and forth asking what the verb of Jumanji is. Is it getting sucked in?
Saturday Night Live.
Is it when they get sucked in or come out? What's your definitive answer? What's to Jumanji?
If you get Jumanji'd, you are getting sucked in, but getting Jumanji'd is when it comes out.
I like your thinking. It has Jack Black as well. Yep. All right, you ready?
Yep, let's see it.
Comedy drama. Miss Doubtfire. Any Adam Sandler movie.
Any at all. Especially Uncut Gems.
Oh, dearie.
Whoopee! Very nice. Don't call us washed yet.
Don't call us washed.
That is a 4.
Maybe come back to it in like a round or two, but not yet.
Yeah, maybe you notice at 11 towards the bottom of the board. But that is a perfect 4. Holy moly. Redemption indeed. Well done, Mark. Thank you. Spot on. Yeah, I know my Adam Sandler. Not many of his movies, but we just scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. Does that mean it's worth 4 points? No, silly.
What?
It's worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Why is it only worth 3? Well, you see, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack. Wow, what a cool benefit. Now we have more opportunities to score points. We would have been at 1 card remaining, but we are instead at 2 cards remaining. How cool is that?
Megan says it's actually 5, but they're lying. You got us.
You got us.
We just wanted to extend the game.
Wow, card came up. We're not gonna run it again, but Unsexy Pokémon did come back up in the till.
Thank God. Put that far down.
Playing to Fancy, you already did something similar to that. All right, let's do a nice solid classic. You're setting the dial for this one.
I am setting the dial.
Hot to cold.
Hot to cold.
I could have made you do a Pokemon one.
You could have, and I appreciate that you didn't.
I had mercy.
You had mercy.
Hello, Kirsten. Good to see you. All right, the card is Hot to Cold. I am mixing up the board now. Throw the Pokemon one out. We already burnt it. We already torched it. What more can we do? Take it on a pizza date? Yeah, we did do that earlier. Play a little video for it. How are you doing? We are doing well. We are about to start a new round. The card being Hot to Cold. Corey's closing his eyes. And this right here is your target. We need to come up with a clue to get Corey to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. The range is hot to cold. This is the spectrum that we are working with. Remember when he took his hat off instead of his glasses? Lol.
What the fuck, man?
That was.
I said that in confidence.
That reminder really came out of nowhere. Just lol. Remember that?
I thought this was a safe space.
Brutal, really. Closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
Who said that?
I'll never tell.
I see it.
Let's see.
I remember.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Peach says bathwater after sitting for 5 minutes. That's a very interesting one.
Okay.
From YouTube chat, this one's interesting. Your TV after using it for 3 hours. That's interesting.
He's a little hot. He's got a little warmth to him.
Courtney agrees with the bathwater after 5 minutes. Does Corey have a channel? Do you have a channel, Corey?
I have a TikTok channel I don't really use. I got a YouTube channel.
Oh, what's it called?
Kronos is late. At least right now. Plan to rebrand. What's that? Not right now. Soon though, hopefully.
And final hint from Emmett Crab. In the microwave for 45 seconds.
Ooh. Microwave 45 seconds? That's a little bit warm. I took that a little warmer than what I have right now. Boom, right there. Dog in the background.
Yeah, I don't know if people can hear that.
I feel like sometimes I have to be like a mockingbird. Like it just comes out of me.
Don't worry, somebody will let that dog inside.
Hopefully.
He is dramatic because he is a pug.
Let me in! Man, I think it's like right there. Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Locked in.
Locked in.
The card is hot to cold.
I'm not gonna elaborate. This is a vibes-based thing.
Let's see it. Whoo! Very nice. Very nice. That is just short of the 4.
What is it, vibes?
Holy moly.
Vibes.
Also, just a reminder in YouTube chat, do not make statements that are indicating that Corey or me should be moving the dial, like, oh, a little bit colder, or like to the left or center, because it is against the spirit of the game. We don't want to give those hints. So keep it strictly to the clues that you're trying to give. That is a 3, meaning we are down to 1 card remaining, and meaning we beat the previous round scores of 11. Woo! Very nice. I heard y'all's door open and thought someone was coming into my house. That's funny.
They still might be.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's a mean thing to say.
They're not. That was Arno. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, last card for this round. It's all good, just letting you know. The last card that we have, unless we get a 4, that will extend the game, is going to be person you could beat up, person who'd beat you up.
Well, Mark, we already beat last round. With that, we're now 13. We were 11 last round. Our score.
Yes. Yeah?
Yeah, I was pointing it out.
Oh, yeah, I said that.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were like correcting me or something.
Oh, I missed you say that.
Yo, really quick, I forget if I missed these earlier. Jody sent an ice cream cone and a lightning bolt. Thank you so much, Jody. And your average Therian, you sent a rose.
Yeah, my ice cream's so good.
Thank you. You set the dial for this one, so I'm setting the dial for this one.
All right, now this is person that could beat you, Mark up.
Yes.
Person.
Me specific. Person who could beat up Mark.
Peach says this could get insulting.
We've already had some insulting rounds.
Listen. I would never go live if I couldn't take a funny insult. All right, that's just how it is. So,
oh no.
Megan says so. Everyone.
Oh, come on now.
Look, imagine it's this, but Mark gets like 10 minutes of prep time. All right.
This is what they're up against, okay? I'd like to see someone look into these truffle trees and not, rue the day.
All right, let's see. Boom. That is the placement, chat, right there. That blue forward scale of person you could beat up, person who you'd beat up.
Board Ghost is laughing. Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right. We don't have to be laughing yet, everyone.
You can open it. You can open your eyes. You can open your eyes.
Corey, a toddler.
This is so mean. The best one I have is Michael Sarah.
Michael Cera?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the best one from chat.
Okay. Believe it or not, I think me and Michael Cera have a pretty even matchup.
Who do you think comes out on top?
Who do I think comes out on top?
Ooh, Zendaya.
Zendaya. I think Michael Cera would top me. But with that being come out on top. That's what I meant to say. Come out on top.
All right.
That's everyone.
No, there's anything wrong with that. No, there's anything wrong with that.
I think Michael Cera would come out on top if we're looking at movie. Michael Cera.
This is such a curse card.
This might be in the middle because Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He would kill me.
Your ass, dude.
But Superbad, I could probably take him. So this is probably in the middle, slightly towards the you could beat up. Zendaya.
And the last one I'll give you, because I thought this one was funny and good, Kamala Harris.
How am I supposed to answer? How am I supposed to answer that? Come on. How reasonably am I supposed to answer that question?
Could you date her? I'm just saying.
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
No.
Okay, this is probably on the you could beat up side. Okay, I have to think not to do the Dr. Cellier of the well, actually thing he critiques me on before, but there are many layers of security I'd have to get past to get to Kamala Harris. So
That's true. That is true.
that is keeping me towards the center. Honestly, I think I could take her. Zendaya, I don't know. Yo, your average Therian sent to cheer you up.
You need that right now.
Thank you.
You need a little cheering up.
I think Zendaya is in the middle. I think Michael Cera is in the middle. I'm taking it a little bit towards the beat up side, just because I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain. I think more average than not, I'm going to come out on top with Zendaya. But it is relatively even. Michael Cera is a little vicious too. He bites.
Now, honorable mention. I knew somebody was going to say it regardless of where the dial is. That's why I didn't say it. Somebody said, me, Corey. Chat, I have great news. We're getting into influencer boxing this year.
Corey, I know your weak points.
Fuck, you're so right.
Yeah.
You know I have a literal Achilles heel.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna kick him in the heels.
But here's the thing, because I got the weight advantage. So if you kick me in the heels, it's like, taking a tree down. And that tree's coming straight at you, all right? So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna hop on my bike, circle you like Barry Allen the Flash, and come in and kick you on the heels.
Bro, one stick going through those bike specs and you're gone. You're crumpling down. All right. All I know is we need to get into influencer boxing at the end of this year. Me versus you.
Michael Cera boxing. All right,
Are you
let's
ready?
see it. Oh no!
That's what you get.
Oh no!
That's what you get.
I had it. I bungled it.
That's karma.
Oh man, that is a 2 to finish us off our last card, bringing the final score. You can never beat him. He has pocket eggs to heal mid-fight.
What do you mean? If I hit him hard enough, he's gonna drop health packs for me.
The eggs are insta heals. God.
He has literal loot drops for me to pick up as we're going.
Golly. Well, I mean, I think the truffle-tree shirt, like the pattern confuses you. It lets you not know which way I'm moving, like zebra stripes.
If anything, I think it does the exact opposite. I think it's a giant glowing beacon that shows where you are at any given point.
But what if I had 50 other people wearing these shirts? And blended in.
Like a Jake Peralta from, was it Brooklyn Nine-Nine? You see that scene?
No.
Damn, somebody in chat knows what I'm talking about, and they knew that was a good one.
Well, that is all we have for you all tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who joined and liked the stream and followed. If you're not currently following on TikTok or on YouTube and you enjoy the content and you want to see more, we will be live every single weekday this week. We'll be playing either Wavelength or Codenames. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Please consider giving us a follow if you're not already. It really does help the channel. And yeah, that is all we have for you. I'm going to delay a little bit because I said if we got to 200,000 likes on TikTok, we'd play a mini game.
You're stalling for that?
And we are at 197. If we get 3,000, 2,000 now, more likes.
Come on.
We will
You're
play the mini game.
extending the buzzer beater for them.
I mean, this would still be in the range of us wrapping up.
Alright, fair enough. We do yap for a little bit.
I love Codenames, says Olive T. So do we. We had a lot of fun playing it on Friday.
Good time.
And holy moly!
Oh, we did it!
We did do it! We crossed to 200,000 likes on TikTok, meaning we are going longer. We are playing a quick mini game.
Quick mini game.
This is a more stuffed version than what Corey usually puts together, because I put this one together.
Well, this is the first time I've ever not known the answers.
Yeah, of The Price is Wrong. In fact, it's so scuffed, I don't even have full graphics to show the scores. I need to go to my phone to remember what these are worth. So, Corey, if you want to erase the 15, or I can erase a 15, we will tally up how we go. How this is going to work is I'm going to show you a wacky, zany item, such as the ultimate box. And I am going to give you a range of prices that it could be within. And it is going to be your guys' job to guess the price. Guess the price. Hold on, let's see if I can put together a reasonable range for these. I don't want to give away too much, but what I'm going to say is this is gonna be a little bit challenging. Every single item I'm about to show you is $5,000 or less. That is the range we're going to be working with for every single item. 5,000 or less. It could be way towards the zero end. It could be $1, or it could be exactly 5,000. Anywhere within that range is fair game. And we're going to go one at a time, and whatever you guys are off by, so if you guess $50 and it's $100, you'll be $50 off from the actual target, and we will add that score up here, and at the end we will tally them all together, add them all up, and you're aiming for the lowest score possible. Is there a minimum? Yes, 0. 0 is the minimum.
So no minimum.
So no minimum. Well, you know, like I'll pay you. 3 is the minimum, 5,000 is the maximum. This is going to be a challenging round, everyone. This is going to be a challenging round. The first item of the list, range 0 to 5,000. Yes, yeah, it's kind of visible. The first item is going to be the ultimate box, a space for anything you can imagine. Corey, I know you can't see it this well. The picture is a giant glass box that has a lady inside.
Is that that's a Mr. Beast cube right there?
Yes, I don't believe that the lady or the sofa or the handbag comes with it. But I'll read the description. Selling a large, one-of-a-kind plexiglass box with a wooden roof, a blank canvas for your wildest ideas. It's a great way to describe that. Anything you can think of for this. Your range is $0 to $5,000.
I'm seeing, most guesses I'm seeing are between $1,500 to like $3,500, that $2,000 price range. So I think personally, I see a lot of 2,500s. And, you know, that's right in the middle of the price range anyway, so maybe you're starting us off right in the middle. Chat can keep score for their individuality, but I'm going to represent the entirety of chat. 1,800, 4,000. I'm gonna stick with just 2,500. Pre-recorded LMAO. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
Our
guys.
bad. Our bad.
We pre-recorded this, but we're really good at guessing what people say.
Yeah, I figured that around this point somebody would be saying that right now. All right, I think, for chat's sake, I'll say 2,500. You know, feel free to keep your own.
2,500 is your guess for the ultimate box. A space for anything you can imagine.
2,500. I can imagine $2,500 in there.
2,500. You're picking up that box. Let's reveal it. The actual price on Facebook Marketplace for the ultimate box is 2,000. Woo! Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
That means the first score is going to be 500
right.
with a range of 2,000. That is not bad at all. So, if you want to write 500 up here, I think we should write one after another, and then tally them up at the end. Does that work for you?
Sure.
So your first score is 500. Very nice. That is an expensive box.
It's a big old box.
Yes.
But it could have anything you ever wanted in it.
But could have anything you ever wanted in it. Alrighty, our next one on the list is going to be Char's Ball.
Char's Ball, I'd pay at least $3 or $4 for that.
Char's Ball, or as it's actually called, Charizard inspired Pokeballs. I'm going to lean off screen a little bit so I can write down the actual price. Your range,
500, 100.
anywhere between $0 and $5,000.
I'm seeing a lot like 400, 500 range. I'm seeing very, very few people shooting for over $5,000. I just want to say, while chat's putting in their guesses, look how big that thing is. It's pretty large.
I will say, I don't have multiple pictures. The size in this photo is a little bit misleading. Judging off all other photos that I don't have to show you, it's probably about like this big in real life. So like sizable. It's probably large even for a Pokemon prop, but it's not as massive as this photo might lead you to believe.
I'm seeing between $100 to $600. I think a lot of people. I think it's probably closer to that 100 range. So especially if I think somebody saw somebody in chat say it looks 3D printed, right? I think if it's 3D printed, it can't be that valuable. Yeah, I'm seeing low. I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to even out some of the ones I see right now. I'm gonna go with for chat, $125.
$125.
I see a lot of people say 50 to 200 range there.
I see someone in chat guessing incredibly close.
Ooh.
So hold up a little higher.
Is it me? Is it me? Right there, 125?
The actual price of Charizard inspired Pokeball
Char's Ball
is 30.
Woo!
Lisa the Star was saying 20 adamantly, and that was very, very close. The actual answer was $30, meaning 95 is the difference here. Is that
So
right?
125?
125?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do math.
95, still very close.
Very
Still
good.
very
Very
close. The range was up to 5,000, so that is incredibly close to get. And our final one for the night, a beautiful specimen, is 1986 Chevrolet Silverado long bed.
Silverado the long way.
Long way Silverado.
Chevy Silverado the long way.
How much you paying for this beaut? Your range is anywhere from $0 to $5,000.
Chat, that's a low rider if I've ever seen one. All right.
They know what they got.
They know what they got. 5,000. I've seen some 5,000s. I've seen some 2,600, 1,250, 980, $1, 2,100.
It could be free too.
I am seeing.
But who could part with this for free?
Tina, it's not broken. It's a low rider. It's a Chevy Silverado. Chevy Silverado the long way.
$0 if you pick it up.
Free if you pick it up. 3,700. I'm saying.
The range is $0 to 5,000. I will remind people.
Yeah, YouTube chat dropping the 19K, 12K. Listen, if you pay that much for that, I think you are getting scammed. 2K, 1.2K. I think I think I'm seeing a lot of low 1000s. I'm seeing some people shooting up towards the top of the thing here, but I think I like. Ooh, God, that is a terrible number I just wrote. Oh my lord. I think for chat's sake, Mark, that's an awful zero. Ignore that. We're gonna go 1500.
Okay. I saw a few people guess it exactly.
All right, bragging rights, bragging
A
rights.
few people guessed it exactly, and I saw one adamant Therian be off by 1 cent. The answer is $5,000. The absolute maximum range for the long bed.
Chevy Silverado the long way.
Chevrolet Silverado the long way.
I said it's going to be a long way to get to the dumpster.
Yes. Who would pay this amount for that? I don't know. I'm sure Board Ghost has their opinions on the true value of the 1986 Chevrolet Silverado foldable.
Over or under 5K?
I've never been paid.
What the hell was that? Okay.
All right, he immediately did that, turned away and left.
That's enough for Board Ghost tonight. Well, that is all we have for you. We are actually ending
4,095.
stream now. Oh yeah, add them up.
4,095.
4,095. Meaning the range we're working with the entire round was 5,000,
5,000.
and our end score was under 5,000.
That's a win, baby.
That is really good. That is a win.
It's a win.
That is an absolute win. Holy moly. Very nice. Well, that is actually all we have for you tonight. If you like what we're doing and you're not currently following, please consider following. We will be live again tomorrow, 6 p.m. New York time, playing most likely Wavelength.
We have a Discord.
Oh, we have a Discord.
We have a Discord. We have a Discord that you can go. There's a link. I assume it's on our YouTube, on our TikTok channel. If not, you can go to our YouTube and find it. It's a Discord. We'll post updates. We'll let you know if we're going to be late or what's going on or what's happening. Or maybe I'll just say how good my day is if I'm bored one time.
Also, in the suggestions channel on our Discord, people leave suggestions for custom Wavelength cards that I do incorporate into the game.
Or just other things for us to do.
Yeah. Ooh, Madison suggested ransom notes. Maybe, Madison. Maybe. That may be on our docket for consideration for later. But that is all we have for you tonight. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Megan said to be more shocking to be on time.
Still live on YouTube. Still live on YouTube.